not waving. I'm rebelling against David Lugo.
No, I understand.
Whoa, what's going on?
Please, more
We're starting
rebellion.
off like this.
Please.
We're starting
The
off
gods
like
don't
this right out the
exist.
game.
The world is a lie.
The
Oh, no,
world
it's not
is
a lie.
rebelling
The
You
illusion
killed
is
somebody's
collapsing.
grandpa
I
last
didn't kill
stream.
anyone's grandpa.
Oh my
So
God!
did
Was that the
them.
dude's grandpa, or is that something that
Oh
Bing
my
took
God.
on?
And the kid's just like, what happened to my
Or what
grandpa?
was his dad?
And then you guys were
Oh!
still like, oh yeah, Ben's the problem here.
Was that his mom?
I'm not
too, then?
gonna
That's his
forget
mom, yeah.
that.
Don't worry. We'll
We're
circle
jumping
back.
right into
Don't
the
worry, we'll
recap
circle
here,
back.
kids.
I'm just like,
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Ocalian Knights. I am your DM, David Lugo. For those not in the know, a DM stands for Dungeon Master. Pretty much, I have a loose set of plots and objectives for these 4 players, and it is up to them to use their pre-built characters that have had level ups and magical items attached and different abilities added to their characters, and it's up to them to create an outcome that makes sense for them. And then I move the story along using my loose set of parameters, which is kind of cool. But that is the game of Dungeons and Dragons. In a moment, I'm going to be introducing my cast of players. Basically, the information I want from you guys is who you are in real life, who you play in Dungeons and Dragons, maybe a little bit about yourself that the audience might want to attach to, and then if you have any announcements, that would be the time for you to mention said announcements. We are going to start with Ben Bauer, aka Sullivan Sully Hogan, right over there.
Sully's my middle name. No, it's not.
I thought Danger was your middle name.
That too. I'm many middle names. I'm Sully. I'm the director of video communications at the CEP, just across the street from here. I play Ben Bauer, a fallen Aasimar paladin with a deep, dark, scary past, trying to overcome it by spreading peace, joy, love, happiness, and all good things to the world, and making everybody happy. And contrary to popular belief, she's not based on me, but maybe I should talk to my therapist about that.
Hello, Sully. I'm here.
Yeah, your therapist is across the table.
Caroline? No, that's not. I'm Sully. I graduated from school with a degree in communications and theater, but also with a love for D&D, which I played a lot of at school, more than I should have, and now I still do.
Wonderful. Speaking of someone who plays D&D in school, we have a brand new guest today. Hunter, go ahead and talk about yourself.
So I am at Westport here in Ocala. My family owns a business.
Bring the microphone a little closer to your mic.
Perfect.
Your mouth.
My
Yeah,
family.
he's good. He's good.
My family owns a business, Huddy's Escape.
Yay!
Huddies.
We're an escape room, and I love it. It's amazing working. And I started a group last year for D&D, freshman year. I had no idea what I was doing.
None of us do.
Literally no idea. And I was just homebrewing, doing what I loved.
Yeah, man. Who are you playing today?
H. I am playing H.
And you are, H is a blank and blank.
A male Goliath barbarian.
Wonderful.
You know, on that note, it's amazing where D&D takes you, where Sullivan moves to another state. And because of her love of Dungeons and Dragons, she's now on a D&D live stream.
Right.
And Hunter, because your love of Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
or your ability to get in Dungeons and Dragons, you're now sitting at a live stream at the Power Plant Business Incubator talking
Yep.
about the family business. It's a magical game.
Yes, it's awesome.
It's so crazy cool.
Mhm.
I will recap last week's adventure and a little bit before then, just so you have an idea of where you are and what you might be doing. I'm going to figure out a way to throw you into the adventure. You won't immediately be with these 3 characters when the game starts, but I will introduce you very shortly once the game begins.
All right.
Any announcements that you have going on in your world?
Not really.
Fantastic. Awesome. There'll be another opportunity to do announcements later. So if you think of anything, let me know. Jumping across the table diagonally, we have our other Ocalian Knights Dungeon Master, Greg Wesolowski.
The non-mean other Dungeon Master.
I don't know why everyone says I'm mean.
It was a
Everyone
thing
has
that
a
happened.
really good time. They're just traumatized.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, it was a
Little
really
bit of
great
trauma.
time.
My name is Greg, other Dungeon Master, a public employee of Ocala extraordinaire. Tomorrow night, we'll be finishing up our Frozen Sick one-shot.
Ooh,
Right? Everybody
yeah,
will be here.
absolutely.
So tomorrow night, 7:30.
Oh, quick question.
Yeah.
Should we do a scared straight D&D show?
Yeah, probably not.
Going into the prisons with small children, having them play D&D with me?
Oh
Oh
god.
God. No,
Going-
'cause-
wait,
no.
hold
we
on.
need to foster good.
Hold on.
No,
feelings
good
about it.
feelings.
Okay.
Anyway.
okay.
Yes.
So tomorrow night, we'll be hopefully finishing our Critical Role one-shot. In case you didn't see it last week, we just posted it on YouTube today. They left off in quite a precarious situation. They're going to have to
Absolutely.
pick up tomorrow.
Those frogs.
So that'll
man.
be tomorrow at 7:30. I'm sure there's some kind of other
Chad,
events.
yeah.
Chad, yeah, is coming.
Oh, you weren't there for that.
David is going to share this link hopefully in this video and hopefully in our group chat right now. And hopefully in the guild chat right now. Heirs of Isildur, which is a local comic group and creators, Matt Knowles and all those people. They just launched a Kickstarter for their latest comic. We're going to put that on there. They're really passionate, really incredible group of people, really amazing indie comic.
Very cool.
So it's on our social for our Facebook page right now. We're going to put it in this chat. We're going to put links up everywhere we can. Definitely, if you can contribute to their Kickstarter, they are very passionate, very great group of people. They do amazing steampunk work. They've built an entire world around it. We already talked about it when the co-creator is going to come from LA. We're going to do a collaboration between the Heirs of Isildur and Ocalian.
Yes.
It's going to be really, really good stuff, but definitely check out their stuff when you can. And if you can contribute them, help them out. They're a really good group of people.
Awesome. And then we're going to jump over to our resident facility owner, the owner of Zeneration Media, the other dungeon master for Ocalian Knights, Ryan Mace.
The therapist. Hi guys, I'm Ryan Mace. I'm the executive producer for this show, and I'm gonna have a good time today. But first, David,
Yes.
I've got something special for you.
Let's go ahead and roll it.
Do the thing. You're going down, Lugo.
That's seriously how you feel?
Yeah.
All right. So
Maybe
the
show up
goblin,
more.
the Goblin Knight officially accepts the challenge. Retaliation video is coming soon. Ryan, why would you do this to yourself? We'll get into this later. Don't worry about it. We'll get into this later. If you guys are interested in picking sides, we will be creating a social media event of some kind, which will allow you to vote for Goblin Knight David or Blueberry Boy Ryan, and we will have we'll see where that tally ends up, and then we will be live broadcasting our fight.
You know, I have a way better insult for you, but I can't do it in the presence of children.
Thanks, I appreciate that. And I'm sure
That's right, there are
Hunter does
children
also.
This is a
present.
PG-13
And Sully's
podcast,
dad
even
might
when
be
the
watching
child
at home.
isn't here, Ryan.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sully's
I'm
dad.
gonna refer you to your own session 0.
And-
Don't worry,
Uh,
that whole thing was muted.
Do you have any additional announcements? Anything you want to chat about?
No, I'm pretty good.
Awesome. If you guys missed the earlier
You want more is what you're saying?
Ocalian Knights live stream on Twitch where we talked to Huddy's Escape, that aired a little bit earlier today, so go and check that out. I'm sure there's some nuggets of information that you're going to want to take home with you. And go and visit Huddy's Escape Game, as they are a local organization, and Ocalian Knights is all about the community, as you guys are who we care about most. And if that is all, then David, send us to our intro.
Ocalian.
Yeah, I know.
Yay.
Hey, Schlamau.
Awesome. Welcome back to Ocalian Knights, where our adventurers last left off. They had fought a beholder located underneath the castle of Lady Valalor. During that battle, they lost a companion, and they also had one of their companions petrified in stone. They went in search of some assistance. They went to the strongest magic user they could think of, a gentleman named Bob. Upon meeting Bob for the second time, Bob put them through a set of trials as he was waking up from a long nap and needed some entertainment. After putting them through 7 layers or 8 layers of escape rooms, he sent the group on an additional task. He sent the group on an additional task, which would solidify his assistance with unpetrifying or unfreezing their friend E. Ben Bauer and Bob got into a heated exchange, to which Bob vanished the group out of his tower and into a nearby forest. The forest that you guys were zoomed in is something very familiar to you. You guys know just down the road is where you can find the wolf den. You can also find a path that'll lead you to the currently bubbled town of Reddick. What would you guys like to do?
Ben,
Yep.
just let it all out. Now, just anything else?
No, that was it.
That was it.
We can talk about it if you want.
I mean, what are we going to talk about? He's got a kid locked up in his basement, and there's nothing that we can do about it, and so it's just a little bit frustrating.
Oh, that's weird, right?
No, it was just an illusion.
What?
Yeah.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
Definitely an illusion.
No, I bust down the wall, and it was there.
Do you really think that the high-level spellcaster couldn't make an illusion that was something that you couldn't see through?
I'm not going to give him the benefit
You
of the doubt.
know,
Because you know what? It was sick either way.
we might be better off just thinking it was an illusion rather than thinking about why he had his parents and a kid locked in his basement and move on with our happy lives, right?
I mean, sure.
I mean,
That seems kind of privileged, but I'm not really going to address that right now.
you're not wrong, Ben. You're not wrong. But we still got to bring him a magic item to get E back. So, right?
Yeah.
Right. Right?
Mhm.
Right. Right.
There's-
Right. I feel right.
Big
Right.
grasp in your hand is the pocket watch.
I'm going to open it.
As you begin to open it, you notice the symbol on the back of the symbol of Zixi is no longer there. And you see a slightly different symbol with glowing green arcane energy from the other side. If you thought back, you could remember seeing that symbol in Bob's tower.
Does anybody know what this is?
I'll take Arcana checks.
Specifically?
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll take Arcana checks or history checks from all three of you if you'd like.
15 for Mr. Whittler.
Let me find my modifier here. Sorry, was that Arcana or History?
Correct.
6.
Awesome.
14.
14. What was your choice? Arcana or
Didn't matter.
history?
They're both same thing.
Okay,
we'll
great.
go Arcana though.
Sounds great. And yours?
I'll go History then, because mine are also the same.
Wonderful. Your Arcana check, as you think back in the Feywild, they have when you reach a certain level of magic prowess, you get your own symbol that has arcane energy attached to it, almost like you're peeling away a portion of yourself and putting it into a magical item. What that does to the pocket watch may not be clear to you at the moment. But obviously the sign of Zixi no longer being there may change what this item does now, if that makes sense. Your history check, a 14. You have displayed a clear understanding of the uses of magical items. You know when they are important and when they're not important, and which ones you want to hold on to. And I believe that comes from your family line, where you come from back in your hometown. And you know that magic items can be manipulated and no longer show the user's mentality, but the person who's now in control of this pocket watch, if that makes sense.
I got you.
Do with that what you may. As you look at the pocket watch, the time stops ticking in the direction of the tower.
Where is it pointing? Or does
It is
stop?
pointing back. So if The Wolf's Den is to your left, and the Reddick is directly in front. It is pointing kind of backwards in the direction that you imagine the tower is located, or was located.
Okay.
Well,
We have a Bob watch.
I don't think Bob's quite done with us yet.
Yeah. Well, that's fine, because I'm not really done with him yet. So, let's go find the book so that we can get E back.
Yeah. Probably we'll think about E and not the child and lady in the bottom of the tower
If
either.
you keep bringing it up, you'll keep thinking about it.
Yeah. E. Think.
Where are you looking?
Wistfully think of her and her happy tunes and like kind of what direction is it pointing in?
Well, this is pointing back towards the tower right now.
So
But it's not, it's clearly different because he's scrubbed out Ziggsy, which
that
I'm gonna let
Bob
you
one.
settle that because that's in your, in fact, here, you can have it.
And
Can I,
where,
like-
Yeah, and where the last time that the watch exchanged hands,
Mhm.
it showed a different direction.
Okay.
The time begins to tick
Uh-huh.
and stops now in the direction of the tower from where you were standing.
So is it pointing us back towards the tower?
An intelligence check if you'd like, and I can give
Is
you a
it
little
just
bit
a
more
Bob
details.
homing
Mhm.
device?
On the money, girl.
Okay.
It's a Bob homing device.
Correct, because the tower does move, as far as you guys know. It
Ooh.
moves throughout
Fair-
time,
no,
it moves
fair
throughout
enough.
spaces.
So we'll know always how to get back here.
Correct.
Do we want to head back? You know what? We might recall last time we were in the den, we could go deeper in there. And was it heading, the tunnels were heading us back in the direction where we could get under the... Because I think we went into the tunnels last time. If I recall correctly, before there was an incident, for some reason,
Why-
like Cricket, like
why'd
glares at
everybody look at
Skylar.
me?
Is it Skylar?
Silver.
It's Skylar.
Close enough.
That's the bit, that's the bit.
It was Skylar, wasn't it?
Hello.
I'm gonna just like
Oh, you're
turn
still
away
here?
from her and like, yeah, I'd be like, it just like get like talk to Ben and be
Sure.
like, so you know, and just be like, remember the cave? There was a thing, there was
Yeah.
the incident, and like
Yeah.
right when I bring up the incident down there, like kind of.
What you guys talking?
Why are you holding your hands like that?
I'm flapping my wings.
Oh, your little those things.
Tiefling.
So I guess we probably got to get back and then go under the. Because I reckon either down there's probably something that Bob would like.
Well, that's where the book is in the tomb, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is in the layered in. Oh, I have the Dwarven History 101 book, and I think that told me what the name of that like layered situation was. What was
Mhm.
that?
So it's the tomb of the dwarven, like of the most famous dwarven fighters throughout history.
Yeah, in the tomb of the most famous Dwarven fighters.
Such a
throughout
good
history.
name. Such a good name.
Tomb of the Dwarven Champions.
Yeah, for sure.
They
but the-
abbreviate it
only-
sometimes. to
Only the first one is known as the Dwarven
T-
Champion, though.
O-T.
And the other ones have different names.
T-O-T-M-D-F-T-H is what they sometimes
name of the episode.
it's just the letter. That's what they sometimes call it.
That's
They
awesome.
sometimes abbreviate it.
Bob did describe that he needs it.
What
It's on
you
the
said,
third.
Ben.
It's on
What
the
you
third
said.
level.
Yeah, we're gonna. All right, so back to the place where there was the incident. Where is Leonis?
Ah, our
Idril?
Leonin friend.
Or where
Idril.
is Idril's body?
You guys left it inside Bob's tower, in the first room.
Yep.
That you used to hold the
Certainly did.
levers down.
Well, yeah, we couldn't get back into the first room.
All right, so here's the deal. So Bob
Couldn't.
now has E.
No, we couldn't. You ported us out of there, David.
Well, if someone hadn't been talking all that good stuff, Ben,
Thanks, Cricket.
just bringing it on.
Okay,
You know,
we're gonna
I
address
mean,
again how this is super not my fault for trying to
Have you
give the
considered
person
lighting
keeping a
up?
kid in their basement the what for. I'm not gonna be the bad guy.
Ben, you know what? You're right.
Thank
You're right.
you.
know,
Thank you.
Ben, have I mentioned what a good job you're doing? You're doing great.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
And that's a 19 plus 5 to persuasion.
Tears.
So, is it like the lip quiver and the... All right, we're going back to the cave. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay.
Cool. Perception checks as you guys walk through the forest.
16?
Oh, it's not gonna be good.
17.
It's a 6.
10.
Fat 6.
With your 16, I imagine that puts you out in front of the group, using your ability to kind of know the forest. You hear a crack of footprints, heavy footprints.
Are we on like a path now, or we're just
Yeah.
kind of in?
I think 100%. There's a path that leads. If you want to spread out through the forest to be less noticeable, that's okay. But at the moment, I have you guys just kind of.
I feel at this point we're all just
Jolly-
kind of like dealing with our fate and making our way back to the cave.
Sure.
Making our way downtown.
Yep.
Walking fast. Faces
Back-
past.
Yes.
That's a machine
Homebound.
gun.
Very good.
All right. So like a
Crunching, heavy footprints up ahead.
like stop everybody. Ben,
Yes.
something you probably got to go check out ahead.
Okay.
Cool. And you just gotta. What's your thought process moving forward?
I think I'm gonna just kind of like draw my sword, but kind of keep it a little bit lower. Like,
I feel at this point-
nonchalant, but it's not though. Like,
Cricket has like developed a defensive position behind Ben. Where you're like, do you carry a
Walking
shield? Do you
step
carry a
in step.
shield?
I do, but the sword is two-handed. Like the
Oh,
big
okay.
bad
So you
one.
got the sword, and I'm like doing like the little thing behind her, like looking right over her shoulder and everything. And then whatever that one's doing, we're just like,
Sure.
yeah.
As you break through a clearing in the forest, you see a very large Goliath. Go ahead and describe your character. What do you look like?
He is 5'7",
5,
Oh, that's a
4,
big
3,
fella.
2,
He
one.
is
7'6".
7'6".
Big fella.
Uh huh.
Oh gosh.
'Cause
I used
Goliath
to be the
big.
tallest in the
yeah.
party. That was
And
5'10".
then gray skin,
hmm
black hair, sky blue eyes.
Ooh.
We're impressed.
Hold
We
on.
both just fell in love with that.
Hold on. Racial? No.
When you say sky blue eyes, then it's like
Oh.
right,
Description.
yeah.
So now
Ah.
he's tall and dreamy.
Weight,
Yeah, exactly.
weight is 230.
Uh-huh.
Cool. What kind of weapons you got?
I have. That would be in action.
Do you have multiple hand axes?
I
Preferably
have-
3.
I have
for
a
sure.
few hand axes. I have 2 hand axes, a
Okay.
javelin, and a great axe.
Cool.
Ooh.
You have recently headed to the town of Reddick to join their fighters guild. But upon arriving, you see this large dome of arcane energy stopping anyone from entering or exiting this large city or village. You roll a perception check kind of in the past for what you saw.
18.
18, wonderful.
Ooh.
You notice tons of spider webs kind of engulfing the city. Where there was these big wooden doors, it's now wide open, but a smattering of webs that go across that look like it would take some fighting to get through to get into the major city. Just before the circled arcane energy ends, you can see webs all across the floor on the outside of this town. With an 18, you also notice the skittering of large, half humanoid, half spider figures kind of traversing these webs, but paying the outside no attention whatsoever, all kind of doing their thing inside the city of Reddick. From there, you kind of started following footprints to see where people were. You came to a small tent just outside of a very large black pit. that kind of looks like it goes down forever and ever and ever. After turning and leaving, you find the scorch marks, the kind of burnt forest area, and a large cave that looks like there had been the home of wolves. As you can see, some of the kind of paw prints in the ground, and there are several tracks of humanoid-esque footprints leading in and out. After following those footprints, you come across these 3 adventurers throughout the forest. Go ahead and describe your character, then describe your character, then describe your character.
So I am a silverish tiefling with large wings. I'm wearing a corset of sorts, and I've got a little ukulele. Ukulele. And I have a very upbeat personality. And I have no trauma.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not going to be a trend coming around the table.
With purple and green hair and kind of like purplish glowing eyes, I am a small druid fairy wearing like green robes, and like I seem to be flying on wings, but they're just like kind of sparkly more than wings in general, and just kind of a general like a green beard and just kind of a general druidish feel you kind of like get behind it. And I'm like strategically like behind my tall paladin friend.
Ooh, a paladin.
Yeah, just kind of like ducking out and everything, like, yeah.
Have you ever been to the Fae as H? Are you familiar with the Fae Wild?
A little bit.
Okay, understood. Perfect.
So not much, but I know of it.
Cool.
I know of certain dangers.
I feel like I've seen Goliath at the gathering,
Yeah,
so I'll be like,
totally. Something about the Fae is they're very sparkly in our world. So if you are familiar with it at all, you immediately, as soon as he peeks over the edge, you can tell he's not from Ocalia. Just for your brain. And then across the table?
And then I'm the paladin, so you see a what would have been like pretty tall.
Is her hair disheveled at this point? Is she feeling
She's
little
a
crazy?
fallen Aasimar paladin with
So bad.
long kind of red hair tied back in a braid, and she seems to have like a slighter build, but she's wearing very big armor and she's wielding a huge sword, and she's got a little set of like 4 horns. And she was the first party member to have wings. I'm just kidding. Which are kind of like flapped around her a little bit, kind of like tucked and tensed.
Kind of hidden by the armor.
A little. I mean, they're big, so they're
I
kind of
always
like.
kind of saw them like in
Definitely
that
hindered by the
cartoon
armor.
Yeah,
gargoyles where they
definitely.
became like little
They
capes.
look
Yeah.
almost
No,
clipped,
yeah.
like she can't fly.
Interesting.
Wonderful. You guys can take this interaction as you go.
You're pretty tall.
Oh, that's a big fellow over there.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, are you like?
Immediately sheaths sword and sees the
Immediately.
size.
Upon seeing Ben do that, I'll do the same. Be like,
Yeah, that is Azamar for no problems.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
heading. I'm just gonna take a flyer here
Sure.
and be like, heading to see Markith and the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, actually.
I'm just gonna like put my hand on Ben and be like,
Well, yeah.
I see you
no,
were
good.
worried.
Yeah, right. So fun news about that.
Yeah.
Not really
Big
a thing.
shiny bubble.
Yeah, not really a thing anymore.
You know, you guys keep saying this thing about a bubble, but I just haven't seen it.
And spiders.
Isn't it like on
It's a
the
little further down. Yeah, it's a little further.
And
away.
spiders. Lots of spiders.
Yeah. Did you see one that looked French? Was he French?
I don't think he was.
He was actually
Crook-
French.
Was he?
He was. So it was not
No, I
Good?
did not get it. I
So-
didn't get a close enough look. at him.
vaguely
didn't see-
French. He was just kind of European.
Yeah.
Did you see one that looked kind of European?
No, I couldn't get a close enough look at him.
Okay. No reason. but-
Spiders are still there though.
Don't
Still
worry
a
about
thing.
it.
Still like the globe thing on
Yeah,
the building.
lots of webs.
Man,
That is not good for. Well, it's whatever at this point, I guess. It's not good for us, but it's
saddle.
just kind
That
of typical,
was
honestly.
that was a thing that was happening. There's spiders.
Yeah, there's spiders all over the place.
I'm not a big fan of spiders personally, but to each their
Well,
own.
you know what? Then you're gonna really like this next part.
Whoa. I'm just gonna kind of stare off a little bit, thinking about the spiders. Like,
Sure.
pull
Yeah.
out my pipe.
But yeah, there's no more Markith anymore. There's no more.
Well-
there's no more. Well, there's no more guild, so you might want to turn around.
We don't know. Actually, we are the guild. Welcome,
Interesting.
friend.
Deception check?
Deception, nothing, man.
Deception
This
check.
is persuasion.
I mean, we're what's left of the guild.
That is.
You aid me. What do I get? What do I get?
You're gonna get
Take my
advantage.
What do I
It's
get,
gonna be a
advantage
deception
or-
roll. Unless you want to clarify, I think it's.
Oh
a
no, I
deception
called
roll.
him friend, and this is definitely persuasion. We
This
need
is
this
definitely
guy.
persuasion
Yeah.
and perception.
Yeah, this is. We want you on our side.
This is a perception.
You can roll an insight check opposing it, and it'll be just regular.
You can keep your one.
Yeah. Thanks for
He
that.
didn't like you.
17.
And what was yours?
8.
8. An 8 total on the advantaged roll.
I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Wonderful. So
And
you
that's
you
8
did
plus
not.
5.
So you can
I have a
tell
minimum 21.
that. So although friendly, you don't think that they represent what you imagine the Reddick Guild to put out as its like head of the group. And you've heard of Markith. You were seeking this guy Markith, and he is not Markith.
You are definitely not Marcus.
I never said we were. I'm
No.
Cricket. Oh, by the way, sorry about that. Didn't mean to jump to conclusions here. Cricket Whittler. I'm a fairy. I'm from the Feywild. This is my friend Ben Bauer.
Hi.
We
Hi.
Hi,
originally,
I'm Silver.
that's Saddle,
That's.
Sylvan, Silver.
Sylvan.
Bing, 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 bing.
She's around. And Ben and I originally were set out by Markith
Yeah.
ages ago. And
It
so,
was only like a day or two.
well, there was the
Was it
tower Ben, and
yesterday?
I'm really
Tower
not sure about
technically
much
ages ago.
anymore.
A lot of time has passed.
So
Think about how much webs are
there was.
now
Don't
in
forget
the
there was
city.
that guy. Remember there was that guy, and then like it
Oh,
was
yeah,
a guy,
and
and then it was his kid later. That
Yeah.
was the thing. What I'm saying,
Oh
friend,
shoot!
is I'm Cricket.
Wait, everybody
Cricket
we know
Whittler.
is
I'm from the
dead. Is that
Feywild.
what's going on
Yes.
here?
And like we were
I
sent
wrote
out
so
by
many
Markith.
NPCs in my backstory. David, did you just kill all of them?
We'll see. We'll see.
Wait, how
Ben,
many?
Ben,
I
Ben,
didn't
Ben,
catch
Ben,
on to
Ben,
that.
Ben.
What? Okay.
Time is a circle. This is Ben Bauer,
Hi.
and
We already said that part.
Yeah, I know.
She's
We're
going
getting our
through a
friend
lot
caught
right
up
now.
to date.
I
She's
can tell.
been
She
going
lost
through
a
some
friend
things.
recently.
Oh no, we're getting her back. Oh, that one.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if adventure is what you're looking for, we have plenty.
Of adventurers.
I'm just kind of here for the
Did you
ride.
say if
really.
adventurer is
If-
what you're
no,
looking
if
for?
Adventurers.
adventure
If
is-
adventure
I thought you
is
said
what
if
you're looking
adventurer
for.
is.
I mean,
We
I
are-
came all this way from, like, I don't know where.
Dunellen.
From the
Ellen.
Nell.
From the middle of nowhere to here, so I may as well get something out of it.
Well, I'm from another plane of existence, so I feel like you might be in the right place. Friend?
No roll necessary. What do you decide to go with
I
these
decided
guys?
to go with them,
Perfect.
because otherwise it would be a waste.
I agree. Although
do-
I'd figure out something to do.
Wow,
with
did you just railroad him that fast, David?
I said I'd figure out something to
Wow.
do with it. That's his choice.
In your defense, Cricket is very charming
Sure.
and irresistible.
Tiny.
And
And
And very tiny
yeah.
compared to me.
I mean, if ever there is, I will magecraft a small yellow exclamation point over my head, and obviously be a quest giver.
Cool. He's on board.
Awesome.
What are you guys doing from here?
Okay, so like we're heading back into the town to get. Well, okay, so we're like heading back into the town to get a book, for this guy who's a total jerk, but he has our friend kidnapped. So you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Sorry, she's struggling right now.
See, but how are you
That
going to get through the bubble?
Hold on, that was
I've
just
tried.
factual. But
Well-
why does that have to be about me having issue? Are you serious right now?
It's okay. It gets better.
You seem traumatized.
Let's keep walking. Let's keep walking and tell you what, Silver, sir, can you you do something for me? Can you watch the rear? Can you take up the back? Because we don't want anybody sneaking up on us.
Yeah, Slinky, why don't you just hang out back?
Slinky.
Deception checks?
No.
Deception checks.
15.
Inside?
Oh, wow. 23.
Nice.
Well, an 8 is not gonna do
Wonderful.
it.
I mean, do you think they need the rear defended?
Yeah, no problem, guys. I can do that for you.
I'm just going to walk up to the front and just kind of whisper to Cricket, just like, if she says that to me one more time, I'm not going to be...
Yeah,
I'm just not...
All right, she's
I
going to be
can't-
back. She might come in
cannot do
handy.
it.
Ben, you know what, Ben? Why don't you go ahead, take point.
Okay.
Take a minute to yourself.
Thank you.
Compose yourself.
No, I appreciate
wanna-
that. I need the
you might
resp-
wanna
Yeah.
just-
mhm.
You know
I
what?
know.
Just-
I know that
and-
you're
and
watching
I'm
out
gonna go
for me.
bring H up to date here, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna like flit her back
Beautiful.
and like just kind of like fly
on
up
my
and put
shoulder.
my arm around.
Sit on my
your shoulder. Can I
shoulder.
sit on your shoulder?
Yes.
I'm like, can I like come up to you and like brush your shoulder off and be like, do you mind if I just? I can.
Sure.
I feel like you need to be onboarded
I'll
here
humor
real quick,
you.
H. All right, so here's the deal, H, and I will just while we walk, kind of like bring him up to date on how like there's probably a way down through these caves where there was this wolf boy and there was a beholder, and every time I bring up the beholder,
Perfect.
you probably notice me glare back at Slinky for some reason. And then like, but pretty much the rest of the time, like I regale you of the tale of this bard named E who has this orange hair and is just like the most amazing thing in the world to me, and how like we got to get her back. So just kind of let you know where it is. We're on a very more important quest.
Can I
for
hear
E.
you telling the story?
Yeah, like probably like it depends on how much you want to involve yourself in
When
it.
he talks about E, Ben just kind of turns around and be like, they are each other.
And like I'm just like,
like making dizzy faces, just like that's his girlfriend.
it's more than that, Ben. I'm telling you.
No, it is. No, I'm like so for that.
Okay.
I love it. Awesome. You guys arrived to the wolf den, the same wolf den that you saw footprints coming in and out of, the same wolf den you guys know. The outside does not appear to have any movement outside of the large barbarian footprints or Goliath footprints, and the entrance is ready for you guys to go in.
How does it look since the last time we were here?
As you can tell, the footprints are still embedded in the ground. If a crazy amount of time had passed in this area, those footprints would probably be gone in your mind.
All right.
That's good.
So, Ben, I remember our wolf friends were gone. Would there be bodies or anything? We're going in there. We should probably cautiously enter this.
Probably. We also really need to maybe rest for a long time.
Oh yeah, we're due for a little snoozle. Luckily
Yeah.
enough, we know our way around this place.
Yeah. This would be a good spot.
Beautiful. Yeah, you guys find a very cozy spot deep within this tunnel,
Mhm.
maybe right before you found the alcove.
Mm-hmm. Like the
where
last
you
place we did
yeah,
that?
where you stored E,
Mhm.
and you now see that the stored E statue is gone. You had assumed that already, but
Bob.
it's stored E statue gone. And you guys find a nice spot. Talk to me about how you're protecting yourselves, and are you going to sleep with them?
No, I will stay awake and keep
Awesome.
watch.
Sounds like a plan.
Man,
I'll also stay awake 'cause I didn't use anything.
man, Spiro,
Spiro.
you should talk to H. He seems a good dude.
Yeah, he seems a lot nicer than you guys are kind of being right now.
I just go over and kind of like
Sure, snuggle down.
At
Heading
that.
to sleep?
Yes.
Wonderful. Talk to me about how you guys split up the time or what you do throughout these tunnels. Anything you want to accomplish during this time is okay. Just let
Well,
me know.
I'm gonna go explore a little bit
Cool.
because I have no idea what this layout is.
Fantastic. You see and we'll get to you in just a moment, Silver. You see a kind of split open wall that looks like it was a door of some kind. That leads down to a very cold, dank, and stinky hallway. Inside the room you're in, it's full of like straw and hay and dirt, and it's got the smell of animal. This is where the wolves spent the majority of their time. There is a broken up piece of wall that looks like it was hammered in, and you see a chest there wide open with something missing from the inside. And then there are like little rooms throughout this wolf's den where it looks like some of the different families of wolves would spend time. And that's about all you see inside of this room. Would you like to investigate anything further or leave the wolf's den?
No.
Okay. Silver, what
Just
you up
about
to?
how big are these wolves?
They were very large. You find one set of footprints that is massive. That looks
Like
like it
bigger
would
than
be
my
a dog
footprint?
you would own. I mean, judging by the size of the paw, it had to be a 5 foot tall wolf at least.
So at least like a dog I would own.
Yeah. In my mind, you're like, oh man, where's this guy at?
Yeah.
Silver, what are you up to?
Well, I spend the time while he's gone just repeatedly casting friends on them while they're asleep.
Repeatedly casting friends.
Wow.
One day we'll be friends. Friend. I can't even spell friends. So every minute I'm just recasting the cantrip in a
Understood.
vain attempt to make friends with them subconsciously.
I swear, man, what this looks like is you sitting near their sleeping bodies and whispering while you play music.
We're gonna
not creepy at all.
When you wake up, we're gonna be total besties. Unlike my last friends who died, you guys will survive.
I freaking love
Ryan, you guilt tripped us last time for
Best
not
thing
filling you in on
ever.
our friends dying.
Wow.
That's freaking
So
amazing. Still sleeping. Silver and H, anything additional you guys want to be accomplishing during this time?
I'm gonna talk to Silver about what happened specifically with the behemoth or whatever it was.
The Beholder.
The beholder.
Do you recall, did they tell you much about the Beholder incident?
Oh, her friend died, and the other one's girlfriend was stoned, but not in the way that I think the other students liked. So they have issues currently. I'm trying to help them work through it,
But
but you know, it takes time.
yeah, seems like they hate you a lot for some reason.
Yeah, I really don't know why. I haven't done anything really bad to friends. So yeah, I'm sure they'll warm up to me.
Anything additional as the evening passes?
Not really.
Just chilling.
Cool. As you guys have your conversation, the night goes by with no issues whatsoever, and you guys have a very calm evening. As you guys wake up, you feel almost bad for the way you've treated Silver recently. But you're allowed to feel whatever you want, but you feel a little inside. You feel a little bad. As you guys wake up, what would you like to do?
Morning.
morning, I feel better,
Good. Good. No.
but somehow worse.
Oh. Okay. Oh, do you want to? Oh, do you want to talk about that?
No,
That's cool.
yeah.
I got you.
You ever notice how Slinky?
Silver.
Stanky.
Yes.
Stanky. You ever notice how Stanky's music is real terrible compared to E's?
I mean, in her defense, right? It's hard to follow up perfection.
It's true. But you know,
I'm sure that on a scale that did not include E, that Silver would be a good musician.
she tries.
You'd be wrong.
I feel like she says that. Like, we are definitely having this conversation within like earshot of you.
I'm just like, you'd be wrong. I've been listening to it all night.
Awesome.
He stays.
Wonderful. You guys see the entrance into the Beholder room.
First, I go and find berries and do my affirmation.
Absolutely, yes. Get your affirmations in.
Let it be clear that that's still canon.
Yep. No, absolutely.
Today, I choose my own peace and joy, and no one
She
has
goes
the
off and does this,
power-
and I like just talk to
no
these
one has
two.
the power to upset me. I
when she goes
am
walking
choosing
off.
that now. And that's what she says.
Roll me something. Roll me.
Oh. Never rolled during those before.
Dang,
Persuade
persuading yourself.
Bro. That's good.
Yeah, make a wisdom saving throw or a charisma saving throw.
I think charisma saving throw for sure.
Okay. I've never rolled during oh, that was pretty good. Ooh, oh, that's a 21.
Wonderful.
No,
As,
that's a 23.
as your affirmations happen, you get that feeling of like something starting to choke you up a little bit. And then you shove it down. And the vision of which flashes for a moment of Edrawl in his dead state flashes away almost immediately. And you see back when you guys were on your way into the Beholder's Tavern or into the Beholder's area, and you're flooded with better memories of Edrawl during your affirmation.
Mm.
But I want that to be known.
I
Small
I
flash.
drink
Yeah.
at that tavern. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The
Beholder
Beholder's
Tavern? I'd go
Tavern.
there. You return from your affirmations, berries in hand, and you guys see the entrance into the Beholder's area.
Eat my snacks, having my morning smoke.
Sure.
Berries.
Is it a good day today, Ben?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good. You know what, Cricket? You and I cheers a berry with him, are gonna make it a good day. Think.
You guys are weird.
What's
You guys
that
get
word?
better.
What's that word?
Weird. Weird's a good thing where I'm from. Is that bad? Is that bad? H?
No, it's
H
not.
bad?
It's not bad,
bad
but it's
thing?
not good.
It's
Okay,
Well, I was gonna
it's-
say it's like
It's
kind of
neutral.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good day.
Tink.
Love it. You guys share your berries and whatnots with the other two, I'm assuming?
Yes, of
I'm
course.
assuming you
Yeah.
have-
Great.
Yeah, everything good. Yeah.
Awesome. What are you doing next?
Well, we gotta dig on deeper. So are we at the Beholder
Gotta
room or right
dig.
before the?
Right before, like still inside the wolf den at the moment.
Is the
You tell me
Beholder
you wanna
corpse
move?
still there, or
It
has
is
it
still there. It is moldy and in a decayed state.
nothing that Bob would be interested in, like a Beholder eye or anything like that?
Maybe.
Can I do
Is it covered in
some?
baby spiders at all?
It's baby spider guts for sure.
Can I do like some
But the majority
nature?
of the spiders that were alive have dissipated.
Maybe like some kind of nature, arcane.
Yeah,
something
survival.
there.
No, you'll roll me a survival to
Oh,
carve out
survival.
any
That's
of
a good
the
one.
remaining beholder bits.
Ooh, that's a good one. 13.
You find one intact eye.
Okay.
It is closed, and any effort to open the eye would be catastrophic.
I'll just put it in with my whittling gear.
Perfect. So you guys
I think
enter
Bob's
this.
gonna like this. You know what? It's a non-Bob day today.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You guys
We're not
enter.
in this for Bob.
You guys
No.
enter
We're in this for you.
a large circle room. In that circle room, during the center is where the beholder's dead body is. You see spider webs up towards the ceiling, and the room's pretty dark. So if you guys don't have dark vision or casting some sort of light, you may not see some of this.
I do have dark vision, but I can also cast light if somebody in the party needs it. I don't think you would.
Nope.
Does the Goliath need it?
Goliath, I think, has dark vision.
I don't think so.
No?
I can double check.
Please and thank you.
Does Faye not have dark vision?
No.
Fair?
I
Whoa,
don't
seriously?
think I do. You are a Fae. Mm-mm.
Razor trace natural,
No, I fly.
I have
I don't
mountain
have dark
born.
vision.
but no dark vision.
Gotcha. So you are not seeing any of the webbing up in the ceiling. The beholder's body kind of looks like a mound of flesh. And for any of you who do, though, you see the spider webs, but you see a vacant room, no activity
I
whatsoever.
have produced flames, so I feel I'm like.
Perfect. I imagine you would,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Yeah. So you illuminate the room a little bit.
Yeah.
That allows you to get to the eye and make that procedure happen.
Does H have like a shield or anything? Or...
No, I have a two-handed weapon.
Okay. I just kind of go over and tap you on the shoulder, like touching like a breastplate or something. I'm gonna cast light on that so that you have like a headlamp kind of situation going on.
Sure. I imagine his weapon would be the only physical item, as he is a barbarian, so not armored.
Oh, so not armor.
Could have leather straps
Yeah,
of sorts.
I think I might have leather.
Perfect. You could do that on the leather then. And
Cool.
now illuminated on your chest, with radiating a
I am a nightlight.
spiritual, yeah, without a doubt, a walking nightlight. As you guys approach the circled room gets to a smaller point, and now there's a 5-foot path that is in front of you. There's about 5 foot by 10 foot up, so it's not a crazy high ceiling that you're walking into. You feel like you need to duck, but
Yeah, I
it doesn't quite,
definitely
not
am gonna
quite
need
though,
to
but you
duck.
feel like you need to duck. What is your marching order going through this pathway?
Well, I'm going to be
Who's
hindered.
first?
My movement's going to be
Okay, I need to
limited.
get this corrected real quick.
Yeah.
Is 12 a.m. like in 4 hours, or is it in 16 hours?
12 a.m. would be in the latter half of the day.
David, I told you I was right.
What's going on?
12 p.m. is the middle of the day.
I was wrong. Never mind.
Wait, why? Wait, what?
He thought that 12 a.m. was in the
Wait,
middle.
no, I was right.
Is this a separate
This
conversation?
is a separate
conversation.
conversation.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for the derailed. So who is going in first? And why do you think your movement's hindered?
Because I have to be crouched.
No.
Pretty much.
It's 10 feet. You're not 10 feet tall.
You said 5.
5 feet wide.
Oh.
Yeah, unless you're 5 feet wide. That's a big old
Brother,
dude.
if you're 5
That's a
feet
big
wide,
old dude.
That's
But
a
yeah.
big boy.
So no
You're 5
no
feet wide,
movement
we're all
hindered.
gonna hide in,
but
like, your
it feels
folds or
like as
something, I don't
you
know.
go underneath, it feels like you need to duck a little bit, but
Yeah.
you don't. You have plenty of coverage in this room.
I like just stoop my head a little bit just
Cool.
because.
So you're gonna take it in first. You're gonna head down this pathway
Sure.
first. Who is going in second?
I'll go second.
Second, third.
Defensive position behind.
Excellent.
Yep.
And
You know the drill.
Yeah.
bringing up the rear, we have Silver. You guys go through
Bestie energy
a
out here.
a tunnel of old cobwebs. It does not look like any person has gone through these tunnels in a very long time. The walls are caked with dust and spider webs.
I start playing a creepy too. Man, that brain
what?
damage is really
A
getting
creepy?
me. I start
Like
playing
that
a
thing that you
creepy-
get in Anne of
Cool.
Green Gables?
Yeah.
Roll me up a performance check while you play.
When he starts playing behind me,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm just like looking at Ben like
18.
18. Nice. The music don't sound that bad, guys. Music sounds pretty good.
if you start to nod your head.
I love it. And you
With
guys
every
pass.
random riff, it's like,
Yeah. You guys pass the
Like, I
first.
know it's catchy.
Yeah.
I know it's.
You pass the
It's
first
like when
corner.
there's good boy band music. You're like,
like our
damn, that's
girls
a
have
sick
that like
beat."
that language with just the eyes. It's
I
like,
love it.
like
As you guys pass all of the winding turns of this tunnel, you come out to and it's up to you whether you come all the way out of this crevice or not. But the walls are now broken, and there's a ton of light funneling in through a room. You would need to crouch down and squeeze through to get through this little crevice in the wall. But beyond, what little you can see is a flat stone floor and a cold breeze hitting your face. Talk to me about what your next moves are.
I think I'm gonna stop the group and tell them what I see.
Fantastic.
Guys, there's light up ahead
gotcha.
and wind.
I peek over his shoulders lying up there. Yeah, it looks like that.
I think the small one might be able to fit over my shoulder and through the crack.
Cricket, you want to go to Reddick?
Can I like cautiously like?
Totally. As you get closer and closer, roll a perception check for me for what you notice, what you see.
That's a natural one.
Fantastic. There's not enough room over the Goliath's back. So the Goliath, you would need to kind of peel across to the
Right.
side to let you through. And you would need to stick your head through the crevice to see anything additional.
Okay. Let me.
I mean, I could maybe break the wall.
Totally.
I will use my wild shape
Ooh, wonderful.
and assume the form of a squirrel
Perfect. Oh.
in tribute to E,
Loper.
and like make my way through the crack that
Cool.
way.
No, that would be Scoper if you're going in.
Yeah, super,
I'm pulling
super
a scoper.
small.
So I take the form of Scoper,
I love
and
it.
I wink back at Ben, give her the little thumbs up, the little squirrel thumbs up, and like.
Sure, beautiful. As you crest this crevice, you notice immediately you are back in the tomb of the Dwarven champion. You see above you a floating cloud in the sky. You see staircase that leads up to what you know as the cold room. If you turned around, you'd see up some stairs, the Dwarven champion's chamber with the tomb wide open.
Ooh.
There is a
So
skull.
we're straight down below Valalor's place.
You
again.
are directly below Lady Valalor's mansion.
Okay. Yeah. Well. In my squirrel form, I can't quite communicate this to
Unless
Ben, right?
anyone has speak
anybody
with
speak
animals.
I might
I
have.
actually can understand all languages.
Ooh, and that
Wow,
counts for
that's
animals, or
handy.
Does it count for
Yes.
animals?
cool?
I
What's
have common and giant, so
Oh.
I'm kind of useless.
What are the different squirrel dialects? If it counts for
Squirrelish?
animals, I want to know what I want to know what those languages are.
You will see me like.
Are there any cross-species languages amongst animals?
Well, actually, there's a couple of them, but
Like what? That's
Okay.
like really interesting.
okay. So it's
Can
actually
you riff
just,
on that?
it's legitimately just magic. I can just understand and speak, and they can understand me.
And that's not a cantrip.
We were
is it?
having a
No.
wonderful role-play
Fantastic.
moment.
No, it's an ability.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to know which animals got to speak to each other.
So I like come back and I'm like
I've
going
been
on and
sick.
on about being back under Lady Valalor's place and everything, but I'm saying this to Ben. And you,
2 words. Time. Stab. Boom. Shoot. Okay.
Mansion.
Second word or first word?
Mansion.
and I point at your crossbow.
Yeah. The spiders? I'm not gonna shoot you.
Okay, so he's saying we need to run in there, crossbows blazing, and fall on our face. That's a weird thing to do.
In squirrel language, I look at her. I look in, like thinking he's understanding me. I'm like, back under Valalor's, where Ben could have shot the crossbow at the thing, but I had to do it instead, and I got shocked.
Oh, dragon crossbow shooting fire.
Valalor's. We're back under Valalor's.
Under Lady Vansions.
Oh, I told you I thought that it needed magical damage, but I know where we are now.
And I'll just jump on her shoulders like this.
I know.
Wonderful.
Still in my squirrel form.
I'm sorry, Cricket. I no, I don't. Well, I don't understand, but I do sympathize. I hear you. I hear you. No, that's true. I still don't.
Ooh, you don't want to know what he said about your mother. That was really rude.
At Silver.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm so sorry.
Huh? What?
Oh.
What?
You don't understand what he's saying, right?
I. Thank you, Silver.
He just said that your whole family is about to die. And you
don't
won't-
understand what we're riffing on.
I don't either.
I don't know what's going on that side. Anyways, we're gonna keep walking.
Beautiful. Upon hearing underneath Lady Valalor's mansion, what do you guys do? Because it is still him in the front, not a whole lot of room to pass by.
Did I see anything where like he could have broken down or made his way through?
Oh, he could
or-
totally break through that.
Oh.
Some of that cement
So,
if he wanted to.
I want to
Let's
use
go.
my great axe
Beautiful.
and try and smash down the wall.
Excellent. You're obviously going to hit, so roll some damage for me. We'll just see how much damage you do to this wall. And if you want to assume you had Great Weapon Master on.
13 plus 6, 19.
19.
Without great weapon.
Beautiful. The axe goes straight through the wall, creating a much larger hole that you're able to pass by no problem.
Awesome. Okay, well, that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, then let's keep going.
Do you traverse through the crevice?
Yes.
Fantastic. Everyone else follow in suit?
Mhm.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna stay in squirrel
looking at
form.
my
Perception
spells, I think we're
checks
about to
for
get
me,
got.
for everyone. No
Okay.
need for Mr. Cricket.
Perception. Where it at? 17.
17,
19.
19,
17.
17. Awesome. You guys see a set of stairs to your left that lead up to a set of doors that look like they have been kind of kicked open, and that's where the cold breeze is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
On the right-hand side, you see a set of stairs that leads up to a tomb that is opened. It has a very small, headless skeleton kind of piled into the corner, and a skull of a dwarven person. You can tell by the beard that's attached to the skull that it is dwarven, and it is kind of cracked in the center of the room. Above, there are 4 clouds of arcane energy, and across the room, there is broken stone that leads down into a darkened area that you guys cannot see at the moment. You need to get closer to that darkened area to see anything additional.
I
But
fly on
seeing
over.
what you see, what do you see? Okay, great.
Do I see like any weird scorch marks of like maybe a red boy of some sort, maybe a goblin outline as well?
You do not.
Maybe
Are
like
there-
a fairy outline from when a weapon was definitely magical.
Sure. I mean, you see damage. You see
instant
there looked like there was a fight in this room before, and it emanating from the tomb itself. There are spider webs up in the ceiling and these kind of broken areas of stone up in almost every corner of the room. As you fly over towards that darkened area of the broken cement, do you have dark vision?
I do.
Fantastic. You can see that the stonework goes down. You can see rubble, and then it goes down another set, and then you can see rubble and another set. Almost as if this area has been broken and dilapidated for some time.
It's really weird. Someone raided this tomb, and I think they might have gone deeper still.
You're still in squirrel form.
Oh yeah, I'm just like,
I wonder who.
Squirrels can whistle.
You know, it's really not nice of people to defile tombs. That's like their sacred burial place or something.
Small one, do you have something to say?
That's you raided the tomb?
Well, it is a little bit more complicated than that.
Why would you do that?
Well, we were supposed to be. Well, now that's to put it simply, but yeah. We were working for the
You were
guild and
tomb robbing for
hold on.
money?
No, well, it's a little bit different than that though, because we were working for the
we were
guild.
working for Markith and the guild. We told him we were working for Markith
We were
and
working
the guild.
for the guild, and we were hired by
In
Lady
Squirrelish.
Valalor, who owns the house on top of the tomb. And so she was like, "Could you go get this? It's in my basement."
Although
That's
remember when
still-
Markith
And we
went
also
running
did
upstairs
not
in the-
know that
oh.
it was a tomb until after the fact.
They did. I point towards the sarcophagus.
Well, that was about when it started to get pieced together, but this is not the first room.
Insight check, because she definitely said you were going in a tomb.
Did she?
Yeah.
My
Oh.
family's tomb. That's
Oh,
fine,
well,
though.
I wouldn't have lied about that. I
Okay.
solely didn't remember. Yeah, well, it seemed to be, it was her house. It didn't seem like, it seemed kosher. I don't know.
Do your people just raid your relatives' tombs, or when you like buy a new property? You
It
just,
was
like,
she said it was a family heirloom. So we figured it was hers to have, but it wasn't. She was evil.
Didn't you say that this place was like the tomb of the Dwarven champion?
Well, yeah, but it was her house and her family. This is not some
Just
great.
because her family
yeah.
might have stolen it from the dwarves. Oh, I
Mhm.
forgot about that.
It all kind of really came together near the end there.
Have you guys considered you might be the baddies?
I'm gonna need want you to drop this really judgy attitude you're having with us, okay?
Yeah, that friend spell's useless.
I
now.
I think
friend
that
spell has
I
worn
think
off
I'm
by
just
now.
gonna okay. In the interest of complete honesty, I think you're under the impression that we are not nice to you because no reason, we just don't like you. But I think that it might be valuable for you to know that you are not awesome to us. And maybe that will help you in the future when you try to develop friendships. So that's going to be hard to hear right now, but you might find that valuable later on in life. Now we need to go deeper in this tomb and
I'm
get
just
the book
standing on her
so we
shoulders,
can save
laughing.
his girlfriend.
Like mimiking everything she does, just standing on her shoulders in squirrel
Right,
form.
because like, am I right
Slow.
or like,
Slowly back.
are you backing me up on this? Yeah, no, see,
What are you doing besides slowly backing away? Are you going anywhere, looking for anything, doing anything?
Not really. I'm just thinking
Understood.
about what I would do in this situation.
Sure.
I'm
can I tell when he casts that spell on me after it wears off?
I think if you were sleeping, no, because it doesn't
He
do
did
anything
it when I
but
was awake
subtly-
though once.
Then yeah, you know what what the
think-
spell feels like.
I don't think
Okay.
I cast it on her.
You did absolutely.
You
Yeah.
did
Yep,
like when we were going
100%.
into Bob's tower. Yes, you
100%.
did. Yes, you did. I had to look up what that meant.
Yep, absolutely did.
Did you
fine.
pluck your string? Is what I'm asking, like in character. And if you do that one more time to me, I'm gonna flip. You gotta stop. Because I don't think that you also. I do know what's going on here.
What?
Just put the door away. We're going deeper in the tomb.
I'll look over at H and just be like,
I love it. So you guys see two clear paths in front. You could go up the stairs heading towards the cold room, or you can go down. And you do know that you need to go further down to different levels to achieve the mission for Bob.
Wasn't there like a stair? Is that what you just said? The
Correct.
staircase.
Yep.
that
The
same
staircase
from-
that goes to the cold room, and then the broken cement that goes down.
Yes. Okay.
Well, I say we investigate the cold room first, see what's going on there.
Is the cold room the same as before?
Same as
So that's
before.
going up.
Correct.
Well, okay. So yeah, cold room was first of all slippery, but second of all, it's going upstairs, and so
That
we
would
already
explain the reason.
we already did that. So you're not missing much. So I guess we've got to find a way to get down.
Cool. As you guys get a little closer, you can tell there's like a 5 to 10 foot drop that goes from the floor you're on down, and then down again, and then down again.
Oh, no biggie. I can fly now.
Nice. Can you though?
Well, I can, if anyone, I can just hang by my axe and drop down.
Could totally do that. Absolutely. So you can hop down, no problem. How are you guys all getting down? You're flying down?
I think I'm gonna try to fly down, but I think she's still a little bit nervous. Like deep down, like she feels good about it. Like, oh, now I can do it.
As you
but
do it,
there's
I
still
put,
that
like,
old
my
fear
little-
in her guts. She's
I'll,
gonna
like-
drop close enough to where he
Sure.
might be able to catch her.
I'll like kind of like squirrel up around you, you know, like just like Scoper and everybody like used to get on you.
Yep.
And like as I do that, and give you like guidance, so you feel like
Oh heck yeah!
Okay.
solid about it.
I'm gonna fly down.
Does guidance break your wild shape? It does not. That is a skill.
It's a touch,
Can you cast it?
but it's a concentration.
While
I
you're,
don't think
but
so.
while you're a squirrel, I don't think you can cast.
No,
your
it's a
spell.
different subclass.
You can give her help though.
I will
Somehow.
inspire
Emotional
her.
help.
In the event that
Emotional
this
help.
all goes to
So you can fly. You can attempt to fly
Okay.
using a strength check at advantage because he's going to be helping one of your wings.
First one is a nat 20 again for flying. That's the second time I rolled
my
a nat
God.
20 for
Pretty great.
flying.
It's pretty
No.
great. No, I love it. Don't need to roll the next one. It's perfectly fine. As you jump off this edge, full confidence, you float in the air as you slowly lower yourself down to the platform, confident that you have an understanding of how to use your flight. But notice that there are still no
You do
flight
that,
speed
like, I will peek
added
my
to your
head.
character.
There's still one.
No flight speed added to your
Come
character.
on,
I will poke
give
my
it
head
to
out.
me.
It's like gliding.
Yes, it's falling with style.
falling
Yes.
with style.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I feel when
But
you're
you
like
don't quite know that or understand
Yeah.
that yet as big.
What do I have to do to get the flight speed, David?
We'll see. We'll work on it.
I feel when you're like,
Two
did you
nat
see that?
20s.
I am
Is
like
that not
curled.
enough for
Pretty
you?
great.
You're
I'm like
just, like,
curled
curled
up
up
in your armor,
shivering.
and you're like, did you see that? I'm like,
We did it!
You did good.
Thank you.
You know what? Why not? You get 10 feet of fly speed added to your movement.
Oh my gosh! I can fly now. Thank
Two
you.
nat 20s. That has to
I
happen.
know, that's
has
pretty
It
to
has to
That's
happen.
really
It has to
Oh
happen.
my gosh!
I was gonna wait a little bit longer before.
Another
that,
nat
but
20.
Might as well.
Yeah, wait for another one.
Yeah, you now have 10
Does she
legit.
start
Yes!
molting and get real wings?
Yeah, like I think that's piece of it is the first flight you lost some feathers. Second flight, you now notice that your feathers are strong, and they've kind of grown in now to fit your armored body.
Mhm.
Cricket just
Oh
floating
my
down.
God.
Oh, you're on the
I was
shoulders.
on her shoulder.
How are you
kinda.
getting down there? Oh, you're flying down there.
Yeah.
Easy.
And then I'm
peasy.
just jumping down.
Yeah, just boom. Perfect. You're
Like
like, you
stepping
can
down.
still
It's
see
not-
over the edge a little bit.
Hi,
How
guys.
full standing.
I feel like it's like she does this big like jump and everything and is all
And just-
proud and you're just
Right.
like
Boom!
Yeah.
I think when he comes crashing down, she kind of like screams a little bit, like, "Oh!" Like, God.
I love it.
Sorry, just-
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Gosh, you're tall.
so there is another set that leads down, and we'll assume you guys are taking the same thought process to get down. And then the room starts to curve. There is a point where there's about a 10-foot gap as it turns, and that 10-foot gap leads lower. And then on the other side of the gap is the same kind of cement stairs leading back up. What would you guys like to do?
so it's like a pit going down.
Pit going down.
or
And you could see, if you have dark vision, you can see down there. There's
And then
another
I've got the
floor
light
down
strip.
there.
I've got the light bar.
10,
glowing.
15 feet down, you can see another.
Hey, Darren, you look like a lawn ornament.
Got him.
That's a vicious mockery.
What was that? What? She's not
Oh, 'cause
even
she's
here.
frozen.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
She's also in the chat, so I'm just
Nice.
Darian!
Oh, hi, honey.
Awesome. So 10-foot gap, staircase leading up, and pit
Holy-
going down. That's about 10, 15 feet now. Now it's not 5 to 10. You're jumping into a much longer drop down.
What do we see? The stairs. They're like just another concrete stairs.
Another
like,
concrete set that leads up and turns left.
Okay.
If you were to go back into your memory bank, you would remember that in front of the cold room was the face of the dwarven guy in stone, and to the left there was broken cement. So you imagine that if you would have gone that way, which you didn't, you would have gotten to this gap and been able to get into the dwarven champion if you didn't get into the cold room.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Man, bringing it back 360 here.
Thank
Ben.
you so
I
much.
mean, wow.
Good. I can almost still taste those Bloody Marys on my lips.
Awesome. Oh, wonderful.
Secrets are no
Good
fun.
to know.
You
Okay.
keep your secrets. then.
Secrets.
I will.
Secrets hurt
So what is
someone.
your thought process on
Getting down.
getting down or going across? I know you're not going to go across. So what's your process of going down?
Well, I could use my great axe, hang by the handle, and try and reach the ground.
Ooh.
This guy's
Easily
so
accomplished.
huge.
Easily accomplished.
I feel like we see him do this.
Do you do that? You start to lower yourself from your axe?
Yes.
Great. What is the next person going to do?
I just kind of look over at Cricket and I'm like,
Or are we
he's-
waiting for him
Like
to
we're
make
just
his
like I'm
descent?
on your shoulder. We're just like
He's like way cooler than us. Like you know, not too much. You know that, right? Like,
You can do it.
bruh, he,
and then we just glare.
bruh, he did it. Like it's like,
Just flying down behind him.
I'm gonna fly down.
Awesome. Fly down
Of course.
and fly down.
And
Now
that's-
I'm right on.
I'm catching a ride.
Awesome.
Heck yes.
Perception
You're just-
check from you as you are furthest down this tunnel.
Imagine not flying.
20.
Ooh, wonderful.
Not nat 20, but 20.
Understood. You hear the sound of like wind and thunder coming from below you. As you slow yourself to kind of hear a little bit deeper, you start to the thundering sound you hear feels like it's offset thunder, like there's a thunder here and a thunder there and a thunder here and a thunder there. And as you listen longer, you realize that is not the sound of thunder, but the flapping of wings. And as you look below, your bright light shining, you see winged creatures heading up towards you guys.
Oh,
And that is where we'll take our break.
Very
Welcome
nice.
back, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are just about to get into a combat scenario. But before we do, I would like for Cricket to roll a Zixi roll.
I get
it's
a
gonna
Zixi
be
roll?
a D100.
Uh-huh.
And you're looking for a 70 or higher.
That's a 30?
A 30.
30.
So I forgot to give an inspiration token to you for your coming down the pathway with hooking up your thing and going down. So I owe you an inspiration. Can you get him that for the inspiration?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, those
you can
things.
use that to have them re-roll anything that you'd like.
Here you go, Boyle.
Beautiful. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
That's it. That's what we want.
Yeah.
We want to wish.
Don't say that to me.
Yeah, we want to wish.
Awesome. So I will take that inspiration back.
99, baby.
9. Perfecto.
I am
As-
very lucky. My
as
friends have told
you-
me.
We like this one.
I love it.
You're so much better than Stanky. I mean
my
Silver.
gosh.
I mean Slinky.
As you hover over the pit,
Uh-huh.
the sound of the flapping wings it sounds almost musical to you.
Mhm.
And you hear the flapping, and all of a sudden, coming from below, you can see the ethereal body of Darian Wesolowski, a.k.a. E.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, E.
Happy Halloween. Oh, wait, no. Happy Valentine's Day.
Aw.
He made you cookies.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
And he brought you prizes, too. I wanted you guys to play me out of this pit, yo.
Oh, I love
Play
it.
me out of this pit. Yay. Here you go.
Oh my gosh!
Here you
You're
go.
so adorable.
You have another musical instrument at your
You
demand.
as well.
Another musical instrument.
Sorry.
That was good. All right, that was, yeah, blow all the mics. Blow all the mics. I made you guys cookies.
Oh, that's
too.
flipping
I don't have the
amazing.
dexterity to
Thank
write
you
names
so
on them.
much.
So
Oh, you
there's
crushed
Ben
it.
Bauer and
Oh my gosh!
obviously that's Lugo.
Yeah.
There's Cole. There's E. Oh, I get a cookie too. Yeah. There's H, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
We did.
I've been talking about you all night, honey.
Really?
He has.
Yeah. I
Nothing
have.
but bad things.
And that's okay. You know what that stands for?
Ocalian Knights.
Yay!
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it gets better. It's
It
okay.
gets better.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So
no.
it's a C for Cox.
Hi, David.
For David
Back
Cox.
there. Totally.
Not sorry,
I
Sully's
love
dad.
I'm
it.
just kidding. There. Would you guys like?
Oh.
They're fresh baked. They're still hot.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
break that open.
Sugar cookie.
No way.
It's,
Thank
oh,
you.
it's so good to see you, E.
I have to surprise you guys.
Oh, that was so cute.
Is it another instrument?
Love them. I did well.
Oh.
Mm.
I was like, can I show up with a tuba and cookies? And I was like, I can't carry all that.
Slightly over so that it's not like right
Perfect.
Sully, how's it going?
Better now.
We're gonna be right here for
If you'd like, there's a
Enjoy that
stool
cookie.
there. We can get you a chair if you're hanging. Okay, cool.
I don't gotta hang. I
Yeah,
just wanna
understood.
give you guys-
Understood.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, I just want to give you guys these.
I'm
This
having
is
fun.
Oh,
really
thank
good.
you.
Make
I'll
sure
take my
I'm-
Lugo cookie,
I'm gonna
please.
Take your Lugo cookie.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
having fun.
Sully was just saying I'm so hungry.
I was.
Take your Lugo
Wonderful.
cookie. Did you get yours?
Oh,
Mm.
that was so good.
So good.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to say that my whole life. All right, I'm taking mine. There's two for you to fight
Amazing.
over.
Amazing.
I love you guys so much.
Oh, we love you.
I'll
We
be
miss
back in
you.
like a week.
We'll see.
We're going to the Bahamas.
My heart.
Mm.
Oh.
Get on the camera. Get on the camera.
I know, right? No way.
Mm.
Have fun rest of your
just
life.
Crop out. Get out.
All right. Love you guys.
Thank you. E.
Save me.
Aw.
Save me.
We're working on it.
I love Darian.
I married her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mhm.
sick burn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, David even says on thing, the token.
What happened?
What?
It says right there in front of your thing. See, it's E's wish. Everybody gets inspiration the rest of the fight.
Woo!
Except for you, Silver.
Your saxophones are inspiration for the remainder of the game.
Yeah. That
Is
gives
it only if we
Silver
learn how
another
to play them?
instrument.
As
How are you doing? Now, hold up.
Yeah, I actually can't blow into mine either.
How the heck are you doing that?
oh, I did, but it's really loud.
Gosh darn it.
It's like a.
What is the tinkle?
You have to do like a forced, like a.
All right, now that we're done blowing David Cox's eardrums,
It's like a real. It's like a real instrument with a reed. Like there's like a
Oh.
tongue motion. You gotta like push it out.
You're trolling. Let's go.
No, it's big facts.
Straight facts.
As the ethereal body of E comes out and you hear her playing a beautiful song, everyone feels almost empowered.
Oh, she's going to heaven, isn't she?
As you, oh man,
Ah.
as you know that you have received some special gift from E. Zixie reminding you about your mission in life and to always seek out E. And you know you are heading in the right direction.
we're doing things right, Ben.
Wonderful. I have your
You're
initiative
still in
rolls.
squirrel form.
I'm
Let
still
me-
in squirrel
let
form,
me
but
put
there's
my
like
monsters
good berry
in.
cookies everywhere now.
See, how are you gonna fight? That's my question.
We'll find out in a minute. Cricket.
Bite off their wings?
Cricket's a magical being, they say,
You can also come out of wild shape.
in the most dramatic way possible.
Yeah.
The music of E inspires Cricket,
Our
even though it
cookie is
doesn't
so
seem
good.
quite right.
It was really good.
Isn't it good? Yeah. Yeah.
They're
I'm
good.
upset there's not
Mhm.
more.
There's one cookie.
I've never had a sugar cookie that was that like striking. You know, like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good
You know
job.
what
She
I'm
can't
saying?
cook those all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
understand.
Oh, you want to know what even the worst is? When we first got together, my mom got her a bread maker.
Ugh.
Or no, I'm sorry, like the standy thing where
Sure.
like you can easily make bread and everything.
Mm.
So she was just like making loaves of bread, and this was like right during quarantine and
Tough,
everything.
tough.
She would make loaves of bread, and then we'd
That's
go
the
like
worst
deliver them to
time to
people
be-
during
yeah,
quarantine.
mhm. Oh,
And then all of a
that's so
sudden
sweet,
we're
though.
like, we have got to stop eating
Yep.
carbs. So now
Bread.
she's
Bread.
cooking Indian food.
Oh, that's super wonderful.
Oh my god, it's
I've
so
seen
good.
I've seen the pictures.
Oh yeah.
But
She's
go
under
and
the
follow Greg if
tutelage.
you want to see awesome cooking.
Yeah, follow Cricket Whittlers on Instagram. It's pretty much a Darian Mosley cooking fan site
This is my
now.
fan account for
It's a it's a
love it.
Darian Mosley cooking fan account. My Instagram at Crickets with.
Fantastic, guys. We'll get the energy back into today's game. As you look below the bright light shining, you can see what looks like 4 or 5 winged creatures all heading in the direction of you guys. At the moment, where we are movement-wise, we have the Goliath kind of halfway down holding on to his axe, and you guys are all kind of floating above the pit in the ground. Not quite down yet.
So we just see him like
jump
surrounded
off
by a
the
bunch of winged
Absolutely,
things.
they're all coming
up towards.
So
correct.
how far up am I?
You are, so it's about a 15-foot drop. You are about 4 feet into the hole. And the rest of your body hanging down. So you're,
So like 12 feet.
yeah, you could drop down and be on the surface of that bottom ground if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Or you could pull yourself up. Either one of those two things on your turn would be acceptable. So we're going to have first to act as Silver
Mhm.
as you see this entire thing transpire. What would you like to do?
How close together are they all?
They are in a line. So there's 2 of them that are about 5 feet apart, heading directly towards the Goliath, and then 3 of them kind of below, about 1 in the center, and then so 10 feet apart from the ones on the end, and then 5 feet apart from them in the one in the middle. Does that make sense?
Are they within? Are they
Excuse me.
within 20 feet of each other?
They are within 20 feet of each other, for sure.
You shouldn't have said that, David.
It's the truth, though.
They're gonna all need to make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh.
Wrong
Ooh, this sounds good.
Ah.
We're about to see some bright lights, aren't we?
Better see some bright lights.
Big city,
Oh,
bright
That's all right. I got another one there. We have a natural 20, an 18, a
Holy
16,
cow.
and 2 failures.
Take those dice
So
away
hold on,
from him.
how many did you say?
3 succeed and 2 failures, I imagine. 16 was the lowest on the succeedings that I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one's a success. Until I roll an inspiration die against it, get fucked -5.
Awesome. So the 16s are now 3
Sorry,
failures. Now 3 failures.
Sorry, child at the table.
No, we talked about this before.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he has cable. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got cable. You're good.
Yeah.
But it's still.
All right, the
We're
3
the
that fail are
PG-13
covered in silvery glowing light,
Okay.
and now they are all very fired.
Ooh, wonderful.
Enjoy your advantage, my melee friends.
advantage for sure.
Oh, for
On
sure.
just those 2.
On the 3.
The 3, 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom are the 3 that are fairy fired. And you can tell the fairy fire, they are covered in a glittery,
we have advantage to hit them. Is that what
correct.
it is?
Because we can
Cool.
see them.
Dope.
And they look
Fantastic.
fabulous.
Oh.
I love it. Make sure you get rid of that
Hit
inspiration
them or
token
hit
from your
on them?
list.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Go ahead and click it away. 'Cause you didn't click it earlier. Click it away. Thank you so much.
He's like, go on. Go on, get
Go on
it.
and click it. I didn't click it.
Hey, look.
Oh, you gave away inspiration on our last adventure. You didn't sleep.
What?
You gave inspiration away in Bob's tower.
Yeah, I get those back on short rest.
You didn't short rest. You
I
stood
didn't.
up.
I didn't do any activity.
You guys were having conversations. You did not rest.
What is happening?
So during the tower of the Bob Tower, he gave away inspiration tokens. He gave some to you. He gave some to you.
Do you have inspirations to give away?
He does. He still has them, but he has a very now limited amount of those
Way to
because
go,
he
man.
chose not to rest.
How is that not a short rest?
Because you did not rest.
I
were
chilled out
You
there.
were singing sweet lullabies to us
The
all
entire
night trying
time.
to be friends, remember?
Yeah.
I love you, Ryan, but you did not rest. You could have at any point said, "I want a short rest," but you did
You're
not.
trolling
The
me.
truth is
A
that
lot.
you
8
did say
hours
that
of
you
sleep, and I didn't get 30 minutes to myself.
It makes
If
it
you
all
would have
the
said
creature.
you did that, then
You
yes.
did
but
say that you
did not do
sang
that.
throughout the entire
Yeah, you
night.
did.
And he
Yeah,
did
and I
say-
said
You
specifically
played
that you
nothing
said
at stake
you
here.
said all night
Nothing
long.
at stake here. He could have done that, but he didn't.
That's
Thank
true.
you. I'm sorry, man.
You're
You
trolling.
A whole
no,
lot.
you trolled yourself,
trolling.
A
brother.
whole lot, big dog. Yep. Sorry, man. I love you so much, but you have the limited amount of.
I'm going to R your monster, not in that session we talked about.
I understand. That's fine. So how many do you have left? Just for my
3.
own information, you have 3 left.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha. Perfect.
Silver, you come in handy.
Thank
Not
you.
really, we still like.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So first to act, Silver did your action. You got movement you want to accomplish?
I'll fly further up.
Further up. Boom. Awesome. There is about 10 feet before you are at the eye level plateau of the next plane.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, my chill.
Perfect. Anything additional bonus action?
That was my bonus action.
Fantastic.
Ryan's mad.
Yeah, which he should be, but
I'm not mad.
which he should be.
I'm
Which
slightly
brings us
agitated.
to our baddies. They
no.
2 of them are going to fly directly into the face of our barbarian, who is currently clutching on his axe, and they are going to attack.
How close are we all to each other here? What's
So this is like mid-fall we're all right
Correct.
now? Okay.
You're kind of floating above still as you
Okay.
guys saw these guys coming up. So he's about 12 feet into the hole. And you guys are floating at the top. So you're 12 feet away from him, within 20 feet of those bad guys. who are
Okay.
flying up.
Okay, gotcha.
Makes sense, guys?
Oh, so we're just starting our descent, and he's making his way.
Correct,
Like we were like,
correct. Okay.
watching him do his
Yeah.
thing, and then all of a sudden,
100%. We have all misses, as I'm guessing a 15 does not hit your armor class.
Yeah, I have 16 armor class.
16,
Heck
so they
yeah.
miss
Yeah.
as the sturges come up and swoop and go a little bit higher. Now you guys see 2 sturge like eye level with you guys, as the 3 below are going to now swoop in, trying to swipe attack at the Goliath.
Oh, I hate Spurs like that.
And I think we have 1 hit of an 17.
Yes, that hits.
Fantastic. It is going to do 8 points of damage,
Okay.
and they have attached to your body.
Attack.
oh,
So, or one of them has attached to your body. and it is now got its like pincer style mouth into your arm, and it is draining blood from you.
Ah.
Perfect. And that will end the bad guys' round of attack. As you guys currently are seeing 2 winged creatures flying above, almost eye level to you guys, and you see 3 swarming the Goliath below. One of them latches on and now has a jaw into his body. That is going to bring us to Cricket Whittler.
All right.
Wait, they're almost eye level with us now?
2 of them are almost eye level with you guys.
All like coming
Okay.
up at us.
Correct.
Okay.
And like, how much distance are we talking between them and the ones like kind of swarming around the Goliath?
12 feet, and where you guys, so 12, there's 15 feet of distance max.
Okay.
Between the furthest Sturge and the Sturges in front of you.
Give me a
Okay.
little rule of cool on
Absolutely, sure. What you trying to accomplish?
Because like, I feel like they're coming up and doing this, and Cricket's gonna like do like the anime transform.
Okay.
And like come back into his like form up above Ben
Ooh, sure.
and thunder wave down at everything below him.
I love it. Roll
Yes.
Like so,
I'm
no, it's actually you.
It's
you
me.
have Constitution.
Constitution saves for all 5.
Mm-hmm. Like kind of like do the pre thing before Ben
Wait,
attacks.
5? I thought you said there was 4 of them.
5 total. I have a 19 on the die, and I believe the all are failure: a 6, a 6, an
Wow.
11, and a 13.
Yeah. The one that
Does he have
saves
to
only
roll?
takes half as much damage.
You also will roll a Constitution.
Is he
save.
within? Okay, so he's 12 feet away, not within
Mhm.
10
18.
feet.
18 succeed.
Never
You're only gonna
mind.
take half as much of this damage. Sorry, I had to hurt you a little bit,
Okay.
but it's for the best.
Yeah.
So lay out some damage for me, partner.
Wait till I get. Ooh. This is being cast at 2nd level.
Ooh, gross.
Mhm. So you are going to take
3d8.
10 points.
Me?
No, you only take 5. 10 points.
40.
But they are all pushed back 10 feet.
Beautiful.
Which means
You
I fall.
saved, so you're not
Ooh.
pushed
Ah.
back.
Understood. Perfect. And we'll say that one of the ones flying above was hit. So all of them are now no longer attached to you. And they are now almost on the ground floor.
Like anime, just like.
Oh, I totally see. And I even see, so I see Squirrel Cricket kind of diving over everyone as he forms into his actual body and claps down this wave of arcane energy, forcing all the Sturge down to the ground, even against their best mights to swoop up. One of them kind of tucks in its arms and becomes aerodynamic as the wind kind of flows by it. Let me get rid of these guys' HPs. Bear with me a minute.
Yeah, I tried that too. It didn't work.
How do you do it?
Major damage, man, if you consider how many you did, how much damage you did to each
Yeah.
of them. Very good stuff. Cricket Whittler, any movement, any bonus action?
Bonus action, Shillelagh.
Beautiful. Shillelagh pops out to your side.
Yep.
As you float in, or are you staying?
No,
are
I'm
you-
staying where I am, figuring Ben is about to come like right in after me.
H, as all the Sturge kind of fly off of your body and below you now, you have about 3 to 4 feet left before your feet are touching the ground. You see above you one of the Sturge kind of take its wings into itself and then pop back out, getting ready to attack. The other ones are below you, kind of getting their
Stunned.
getting their stuff together.
You've been whittled.
I'm gonna DM veto that. So what are you doing, H?
So I think I'm gonna drop down and grab my axe.
Beautiful.
Because I definitely can reach it from there.
Absolutely.
And
3-point landing.
Sure.
It's not enough. It's not far enough. Like it would
And
be
then-
on purpose. Like he's just dropping down and then into 3-point stance.
Because I have 5 foot of reach on the
Oh, they're right next to you, man.
So could I
Almost
hit 2 of
below
them
you.
with one foot?
One of them's prone. You would not be able to hit 2 of them. You have a big ass axe, man. You would definitely be able to get 2 of them in your attack line.
Okay.
And
I'm
you'll be
gonna
rolling
aim
at
for 2 of them.
advantage because they are prone.
Okay, I'm gonna aim for 2 of them.
But make sure the mic's in front of you.
Oh, yeah. 14.
14
damage.
to hit? Oh,
Yeah.
what's your to hit?
To
So
hit-
a d20 plus the to hit that's near your weapon.
Oh, hit DC would be to hit was 14.
A 14 to hit, and
And then-
that it meets it, beats it, so that does hit.
Okay.
And now, what was that
1d12.
damage?
7.
A 7 damage to 2 of them as you obliterate 2 of these sturge. Blood skirting against your axe and into the air.
Pretty much demolishing their skulls.
Without a doubt. And you see 2 more kind of now ready up their bodies and begin to take flight. But they haven't flown away from you yet. Any bonus action movement?
Yes, I have a bonus action actually.
Good. What is that going to look like?
I'm gonna throw a hand axe.
Throw a hand axe as a bonus action. I don't think you can do that.
I can't.
Unless you have something specific that
It's
says you
bonus
can.
action to my attack. Extra attack. You can attack twice.
If you have the 2 hand axes in your hand, you can throw one and throw the other. But if you have your great axe in hand, you can attack with that and then pull it out and throw it. That would
So
be your
could I
2 weapon
swing?
fighting.
So could I swing at one?
If you
See
have
if I-
2 attacks, yes.
Yes, I have 2 attacks.
Then definitely.
Is one of them covered in the silver light?
Yes, one of them is covered in this light. Multiple.
I'm gonna aim for that one.
Heck yeah. You're at advantage again.
I think
So roll your die twice, the d20.
it is 9 and 21.
Oh yeah, the 21's going to hit. Roll some damage for me.
$11.
Fantastic, as you kill another one. Currently, we have one still covered in fairy fire above, almost eye level with you guys. We have one below who is readying himself and beginning to fly up as it has been Bauer's turn.
Cricket's looking down at H like.
Oh my gosh.
And then just
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the one that there's one in front of me up there with
Yep,
me and Cricket.
100%.
Yep. I'm gonna hit that one for my first attack because I got an extra attack on leveling up.
Yeah.
We haven't been doing this before. This is new territory. Anyways, that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Fantastic, that hits. Roll some damage.
Yes.
Yay, level 6 power
Does somebody
creep.
have another D6?
yeah.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, friend. I'll reroll.
Beast.
All right, so that's a 7 plus 4, 11 damage.
11 points of damage as you kill this flying creature
Heck,
with your main attack. And you see below, as it falls to the ground right next to that body, you see the other one begin to pick up into the air, but still like traversing the giant Goliath's body, so not quite taking out of his range yet.
And then I have an extra 5 feet on top of that with my great axe.
I'm gonna come down on him with my
Straight
great
down?
sword. Yeah,
Hell
like
yeah!
Straight down.
All right, wait, get a dex save first.
Okay. That's gonna be not awesome, but it is a 9.
Wonderful. Let's go at advantage because your wings.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
can.
So you now use those wings
Oh
then.
my gosh. 13.
Wonderful. That's good.
Perfect.
And now your attack roll.
Oh yes. All right, that's going to be an 18 to hit.
Awesome. As you you scoop it, so roll damage for me as as we explain this thing.
Oh, that's gonna be
A lot of damage.
13 damage.
Wonderful. As you jump into the air and swoop your wings in, which make you super aerodynamic, as you begin to fall 5-10 feet. You open your wings last minute to float, just like Silver talked to you about, using the updraft, and your weapon just from the mouth to the sternum
Oh my
through the
gosh.
back.
Yes.
This thing split in half. Blood skirting all the way across the Goliath as you land in the ground, sword all the way in the stone. 3 point stance earned.
Yes.
Cricket's still up there looking at the both of them now. It's like,
I think Ben just kind of gets up and does like one of those like twist things and shoots the sword, and she's like,
How are you gonna pull the sword out of the stone?
out of what?
the body now.
Oh yeah.
The stone and the body.
Hard.
have a
a
good
Yeah,
lot
no worries.
hard.
You
No,
got
yeah.
it. You got it.
Oh.
That was so
Yeah.
cool. No issues.
I'll just be
Thanks,
like,
Azriel,
Good job.
for the gifted subs to everybody.
Nice.
Wait,
Thank
what?
you,
What was
Big
that?
Azriel.
thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Very cool. Thank you.
Very cool.
All right, guys. As the immediate danger surrounding you seems gone, you have 2 people there at the bottom, and 2 people still up above. We have Silver flying a little bit higher than everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Perception checks as you guys are in that lower cavern now.
That is going to be a 14.
Awesome.
And that is going to be a 22.
Beautiful. With your 22, there is a doorway about 20 feet wide, no door, and inside you can see a flat room. And with such a high roll, you can see like bones and scattered like splattering of blood all the way across in different areas of the floor. The room seems to be pretty square, and at the very end there is a doorway, very similar to the one that you're standing in, but smaller than 20 feet. It's about a 10-foot doorway. The 2 who are not quite in this room yet, what you guys up to?
Is any of them alive?
No, they all dead.
So it's just those 2. We're looking down at those 2 and a pile of bodies.
A pile of Sturge bodies, yes.
Okay.
Lie down.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna mock them for having your old flight ability, but I guess they're dead.
Pretty dead.
Good job.
Thanks.
I'll land on the Goliath's shoulder.
Cool. Nice. Nice. As we, so you guys now all see this room in front. You see the scattered bones and blood splattered in different areas of the floor, but the room's pretty flat. There's nothing along the walls. Let me know when you guys go into this room or what your thought process is.
So what do we want to do?
Well, obviously you go first.
I think you got this.
Check for traps on the way, though.
I mean, I have a 22 on perception.
Nice.
Yeah, go ahead and perceive your way in there.
Yeah.
Awesome. As you, yep, you're all.
As he like starts to make his way in, I'm gonna like kind of like hit Ben Bauer and be like, hit it, and like start to like do the sparkly things so he can do the entrance.
To the Ben Bauer song.
And like do like a variation of the Ben Bauer song.
I don't know the Ben Bauer song.
Just hit it, Silver.
He would have never been there.
I love he says just hit it, Silver. That's so good.
And then like I'll do like the sparkle things behind him, so like he's doing like the entrance into the room.
Wonderful. As you enter into the room, you can see
Your entrance is awesome.
a little more specific. You can see like splattered blood, and then kind of nothing, and then splattered blood, and then splattered blood. As you look up into the air, you can see similar spots above splattered blood.
So like something was obliterated.
Potentially. Oh, yeah. And as you enter the room, roll investigation check. No, perception check again.
As the music
A nat
changes.
20.
Wonderful.
Wow.
As you are about to step, you notice that there is a unleveled block.
Tile.
Yeah, an unleveled tile. And you stop right before the unleveled tile. What's your thought process? What are you doing?
Trap. Immediately.
Excellent. What are you going to do about said trap?
Try and see if I can go around it.
Yeah, easily accomplished, man. You travel right around this block.
Step.
The block that is offset has the
Slide to
splattered
the left.
blood near it, which is kind of a tell for you.
So the blood means trap. I relay
Or
this
whatever.
back
You
to
say that.
Yeah.
So the blood.
you. Means trap.
I like
like you go back and say, blood,
Trap.
trap.
Sage wisdom
from the giant Goliath with blue eyes. Love it.
with sky blue.
Sky
eyes.
blue
Sky
eyes.
blue.
Got it.
Awesome. As you begin to traverse further in, I'll need you to make another perception check.
Not one.
Wonderful. Dexterity save.
I didn't mean to distract.
16 and hold on. Dex. My dex mod is +2, so 18.
I'm going to use my DM inspiration token to make you re-roll that
You don't get to keep those. They go away.
at the end of the game. And this is my inspiration token.
Oh, is that what that
17,
means?
18, 19.
The end of the game.
I'm dead.
No, that's a great roll. As your foot clicks one of these tiles, one that didn't have as much blood on it as the other ones, you move your leg just at the last minute where the tile flies to the ceiling and then comes down slowly.
Hey, I think there's a trap over there.
Yeah, I think so.
You should probably watch your footing. I'm just saying.
I'll need
Really, Silver? Is that what that was?
I'll need one additional perception check as you continue further into this room.
Nat 20.
Wonderful. Now you're looking for any spot that looks like it could be dangerous.
Any blood. Anything.
Anything at all.
We're taking you to the casino later.
Yeah, seriously.
You ever been to the Hard Rock?
I love it. As you end this room and you are now on the other side, you turn around to everyone. You relay all of this information to them. If they didn't hear the the rest of the party, I'm assuming, will fly.
Over? Yeah.
Lucky.
Yes!
Fantastic.
David's like, how the hell did this happen?
You don't get your full... So as you fly 10 feet, I mean, and I don't think you know that you only have 10 feet. You just know you can fly. So you pick up into the air, you get 10 feet into the room, and you start to fall back down. I'll need a dexterity save that you don't land on one of these tiles.
Okay.
This is gone.
That's going to be a 15.
As you land toe next to one of these tiles. And you can now pick back up into the air for the remainder of this 10 feet.
And just moving slower than everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm doing it! Yes.
She's just a flappy bird.
You need more squirrel inspiration.
It's like me.
Freaking awesome.
That's like me at the beach. I can't swim, so that's exactly the same experience.
Yeah,
Where it's like
100%.
doggy paddle.
Directly above, so you get to the room. As you guys turn around and look further down, there's a set of stairs that leads down. And in the center of the room that the stairs lead down into is a very large drum. Give me a minute. I wrote some.
Oh no. I'm traumatized.
Does it sound like that?
It does not sound like
What
that.
happened with the drums?
Let me
last
have this,
time?
David.
Sorry, it sounds just like that. Nope, that's that.
Don't use that mustard. Get that mustard off and use the other mustard.
All right, it's almost there. Give me a second, guys. All right, you guys see a leather-topped drum with strings that go from the very top all the way underneath, kind of on opposite sides, and they tie underneath. And directly in front of that drum is a sarcophagus standing up full tall. It carved in stone. You could see a dwarven figure, much thinner than you're normally seeing these shorter, stockier dwarves. This one has a very thin beard that's braided and has these little circles down at the bottom of it, and you can see large earrings kind of hanging down. And you see the hand motion of this stone structure kind of looking like it plays this drum, but it's obviously a stone sarcophagus of some sort. The room is circular, and beyond the stone tomb, you can see a stone doorway that is closed.
Your book say anything about this?
Door closed.
Did the book say
Yeah,
anything
sure.
about
This is the second level of the Dwarven Chamber. This is the...
Oh, nice.
Ooh, he gets to get into his lore notes. Yay!
This is the... his name is Natir Frostchest. And he was the
Neat.
greatest Dwarven musician to ever exist. He was known to carry around a very powerful drum that he used in times of battle, in times of woe, as well as in times of festivity.
Does your book say anything about how to play said drum?
There are no music notes, but you do know that in this section, in order to pass into the next level, a tune must be played. Are you playing that on the drum?
No, I'm just
Okay,
thinking.
great.
Cricket
You wanted
dreams
to do
of
that. Too
Eve.
bad.
Like Ben, know who would have crushed it here?
You know what?
Oh.
We'll give her the drum.
Oh, is it a big drum?
It's a big drum.
She'll love that.
Will.
Okay, so we need clues on what to play on the drum.
I mean, we could look around.
That's kind of what I look around.
Silver, old buddy,
Don't
old
you
pal,
cast that again.
friend.
Friends.
Yeah.
I think we need you to play music.
Oh, you don't want that.
You're better than most of us. Maybe.
I'll look around the
Yeah.
room for
Can I
any type of like
investigate for any
runes,
sort of, like-
investigation.
Yeah.
anything.
We'll have you
dabble.
guys. You guys go up to the tomb and kind of do an investigation checks. I want to see where this conversation's going before we get into those roles.
Okay.
So, you're better than music than most of us.
I mean, I do it in my spare time. I'm not really, gifted.
But you can follow a beat.
Stop trying to cast that. I don't know what to.
You're just trying to cast the
Seriously,
same spell.
if you do it one more.
It's silver. I'm sick of that song.
How many people
He just
can
got here.
How many people can I hit with this spell?
Imagine how tired we are.
I'm the one who had to listen to it for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Was it like the same song for all 8 hours too?
Pretty much.
If he's casting
Oh.
that spell, then yeah.
I definitely wasn't looking at the fast friend spell to see how many people I can
Hilarious.
cast that on.
Hilarious. So what are you doing, Miss Silver?
I guess I go up to the drum.
Beautiful. You have a library of dwarven music that you have either heard or have sometimes played. Maybe before you got kicked out of Bard School, you have maybe learned some dwarven music. I'll need a performance check on your playing. Fantastic. As you begin to play this, melodical tune that it is, strange at first, but then settles in to get more rapid and beat. You guys notice a sound of the wall behind, and the pathway to the next room is open.
Stop.
You also, while drumming on the drum, notice that it is not, fixed to the ground.
We can take
Wiggle,
it.
wiggle, wiggle.
When he stops playing,
Mm-hmm.
does the path stay open?
It stays open.
How big is it?
The drum, it's
Yeah.
about 3 feet, maybe less than a foot wide.
So I could carry it as a backpack.
You could easily.
I will go up to it, and I have the spell enlarge or reduce,
Wonderful.
and cast reduce on it.
Wait, can you enlarge me?
Spoilers.
Yes, I can.
And I will go up to it and reduce it and go to Ben and be like, "Do you think she's gonna like this?"
I think she'll love it.
Okay.
I think she's gonna be more impressed with the spell itself.
I think she's gonna be surprised that Silver learned how to play a song. She's gonna be
Whoever
surprised.
is holding it will be able to add to their inventory a +1 rhythm maker drum.
+1 rhythm maker drum.
What? I've been with you guys the whole time. When?
There were so many opportunities you could have made me bigger.
No! No!
+1 what? Rhythm? drum?
Rhythm maker drum.
Okay. She's gonna. The drum.
You guys notice a similar slit down the middle of the tomb's chest, but you have gained access. Are you going to open this tomb, or are you going to keep moving past?
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's keep going.
Do we open it?
Yeah.
All right.
There was an incident last time we opened the tomb.
Well,
I'm guessing a battle.
Of
Well,
wills.
Judgy McJudge-a-lot over here.
Well, I don't know.
That was
We could open the tomb. Silver, do you?
Yeah, Silver, do you want to open it?
The room behind the
Silver,
tomb.
you're the one who unlocked it. You should be the one to get the.
I thought we talked about this. I don't tomb raid. I don't rob people's graves.
Mhm.
That's-
What are you doing here right now?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You're part of
What are you doing right
literally
now?
every other bit of the process, but now it's gonna be a holier than that. Like,
All of a sudden, desecrating tombs is where
Right.
you
I
go.
was kind of just on the trip for the ride. You know, I was gonna write a story, but I mean, the story just seems to be petty violence. And
Meanness.
yeah, I didn't realize I was writing a song about mean girls, but I might as well at this point.
does it include the part where you made our friend being dead being about you? Is that part of the song? Just curious. Anyways,
Fit the
Cricket, what do you want to
movie.
do?
It always gets better.
My,
It gets better.
if you care to lead the way. My,
The hallway behind is lit up with blue torches, some sconces along the wall, and you can see that it turns left.
blue flame torches?
Blue flame, yeah.
That's not natural.
Well,
It's magical.
Now, if it was very hot, but yeah, no, probably not.
It's magical, most likely.
More than likely.
So it's just kind of like turning the corner over
Go
there?
a little straight, maybe 20 feet, and then it turns left. We're going to go down that tunnel, I believe.
Yeah.
Awesome. As you pass by that tunnel, there are 2 open doors that lead to the back of a chamber. You're now under the impression that based on the other chambers you've been in, this may be a back entrance to one of these chambers. You see in front of you a large sarcophagus, but the back of it, and you see 2 large wooden shelves that kind of hang along the sides with a flat back to the wooden chambers.
Is there anything on the shelves?
If you turned all the way around to get into the room, you would see 2 bookcases.
I say we go look. I say I go explore that room.
Beautiful. As you head in,
We're following him.
Yeah, you're
Wherever
right
he
behind.
goes.
Yeah, we're
Understood.
like,
Yeah.
We are so down.
understood. You guys see a tomb. This one is a very similar, slender-looking dwarf, but this one a bit taller than you're normally used to seeing. And instead of clad in armor, they are wearing a robe that drips all the way
Mage.
down to the ground. You see a large book in their hands.
That's the book.
It's gonna be the
It
book.
is stone, though, but I think you're in the right world. You
we
see
open it?
in his hand, or like in stone, you can see a. Let me tell you what this thing looks like. It is clearly made of flesh. Although out of stone, you know that the dwarven's ability to carve stone to look real is incredibly useful in this instance. You can tell that the flesh has been stretched, and there are teeth marks kind of on the outside that would use to close the book. And you see a large eyeball on the outside of the page. The dwarven statue, roll perception check, anyone who's looking at this statue.
18.
10.
17.
Natural 1.
Fantastic. Instead of looking down at the book, the dwarven guy is looking over to the right.
What's he looking at?
There are 2 bookshelves.
Mhm.
The bookshelves are covered in different kinds of books. As you investigate further, you're able to tell that some of these books are hardback, some of these books are straight paper,
Fleshback.
and some of these books are fleshbacks.
Ugh.
And they are
The fleshbacks are
arranged in no seeming order based on the lettering or wording on the outside, but it looks like these books have not been touched in a very long time.
Is there a missing spot
There is no missing spot.
But the fleshback books might have something to do with it because the book he's holding is flesh.
Mm-hmm.
A valid point, sir.
I start searching the books.
So you're gonna pull a book off of the shelf? Are they fleshback books you're pulling off of the shelf?
Let me think about that. What is that so bad, David?
I feel fleshback books are kind of bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it?
I'm gonna let y'all know that as we proceed throughout our adventures, when you say something out loud, that is the thing that happens.
Yeah.
Not right
Well,
now, though.
I
We're
think
still
that
in the
for
learning
this one,
phase.
I would have said that I did reach, but he also stopped me.
Sure, tracking, 100%
So,
tracking, but
yeah.
I want that to be known.
I would have honored
Yeah.
that I did it.
Yep, I
That
love
would
that.
be-
Yep, perfect, cool.
I would like to investigate or like
Sure.
get an impression off of these books, especially if there's any kind of like arcana or anything.
Yeah, I'd love either an investigation check just to kind of check out the books themselves, arcana check to see if there's any additional radiation or...
Investigation is a 16. Arcana is a natural 1.
Fantastic. Just the...
don't like natural
re-roll
ones
it,
around
baby,
here.
re-roll it.
5.
Yeah, wonderful.
But it's not a 1.
None of them are radiating anything specific. Every single book up here feels to have some sort of magic emanating from it.
Gotcha.
You obviously, or you definitely tell a darker energy from the ones when you hover your hand over that have the kind of skinned back. I will tell you with that investigation, you notice some of them look like they could be human flesh. Some of them look like they could be fiend flesh. Like they're much darker in color. They have reds kind of striping through the binding itself. And then there's blues and purples and yellows and whites of different backs of books. But nothing is kind of stinging out to you.
There's no are there any mechanics or anything on the statue, or is it just a statue and him looking at the books?
Statue and him looking over to the right.
So it's a statue and not a tomb.
A tomb, yeah. It's stone, so it could be considered a statue. But you do see the slit down the center.
So I could open it and see if he's holding
You could
the book.
100% open it if you'd like.
Do we want to open it, though?
I feel like these books are not going to be too happy if we try to open that thing without something in some way triggering something.
Probably a trap.
Likely a trap or some way. Like he's looking at these books like those are his things.
And so if we move one,
What
he'll
if we
be
just
pissed.
covered his eyes?
See, but what if it's magic?
Why don't we cover his eyes with magic?
See, but what if it's like a detection magic?
Then why don't we dispel magic?
You got that?
I don't.
Nope.
Does
It
anyone have
feels
dispel
like
magic?
we're springing the trap, no matter which way we go.
I put my hands over its eyes.
Nothing happens.
Sure.
Sorry, man.
I take a scarf off my belt and tie it around its face.
Gotcha. It's tied, but nothing happens.
I go pull a book.
Any book. What kind of book?
Go for
There's
a
3
flesh
types of
one.
books?
There's regular colored paperback books. There are fiend skinback books.
Oh,
and
I
there are
definitely grab
human skinback books.
Fiend book.
Fiend book? Hell yeah.
I immediately reach for my great axe.
As
Yeah.
you pull the fiend book out, I mean heavy.
Do I see him going to do this?
Yes?
Is it there a chance I could cast bless as he's running for a book, or is...
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Why
I'm gonna
not?
give that to... That's 3, so one of them is gonna be me. Or somebody's missing. I'm gonna do you and you.
Of course.
The
Sorry
guy
about
pulling the book gets no bless?
It's for tackles and save.
Understood. As you pull this book out, it is heavy, man. And it has a clasp on the outside that looks like a locking mechanism. You can see these large teeth that are kind of hooked on either corner, and the red and black skin of whatever creature was used to make this book. The pages on the inside look to have been covered in blood at some point.
I open the book.
You roll an Arcana check for me, please.
3.
The book does not open. It seems to be locked.
I think it might be stuck.
You need a hand?
Yeah, here.
Arcana check.
11.
It does not open.
Does this book that she's holding resemble the one that he is holding at all?
It looks very similar, yes. Very similar.
Take it to
I
Bob.
can't get it. Could you like hold one
Why
end
don't
of
you
it?
give it to that guy?
No, that's.
Okay.
Give it to the
Arcana
wizard
check.
guy.
Arcana check.
I'll give it to the wizard.
Yeah.
Oh.
6.
6. It does not open.
Give it to the wizard guy to read it. Like, just put it up there on his little...
Fine. I'm probably the only one tall enough to reach it anyways.
Likely true.
And you can kind of drop the book on top of his other book. And as the book slides into place, you hear nothing and nothing happens. All right, guys.
Then you try and open it. You're the only one that hasn't tried to open it.
Man, that thing looks evil AF. I ain't touching that.
Break it.
I think you could open it.
Yeah, we think you could open it. You're the wizard.
Arcana check.
Inspire.
And what do I get with
Yeah,
Bless?
and you're inspired. And you're blessed.
Mm-hmm.
So blessed is going to be a 1d4,
Mm-hmm.
and your inspiration is going to be 1d8.
Oh, yeah, I
Yep,
was
1d8.
blessed. Thanks.
Oh, it's an 8.
Yeah, it's an 8.
You so rarely get to roll 8s. They're like 12s. We're looking at a 17.
And nothing happens.
Oh,
What?
no.
It's gotta be a
What do
20.
you mean?
Or
So,
this book
do we
is...
take this to Bob?
Maybe we got to grab another book?
I
See,
just
but-
start pulling books from the shelf.
Awesome. As you pull one of the regular backed color covered books, you notice that you hear a and the bottom of the shelf begins to catch fire.
Does anyone of us have
You-
more?
You've piled away probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 books. On your 5th book was a regular back-skinned book.
Put the candle back!
And the shelves become inflamed
I'm
and
gonna
start to go
try
up.
to grab as many of the
as
books
you
out of
can.
there as I
As you
can.
grab more of them, the fire kind of gets bigger.
Okay.
Roll me 1d10.
Can
Oh,
I do
1d10.
something really funny, which
Hells
might
yeah.
not
What do
technically
you wanna do?
work, but I
Sure.
think it'd be pretty cool
I
if
love
it
it.
would? Can I cast slow on the fire to make it burn really slowly?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you
That's
can.
good.
You won't be able to do that for other
I know, but it's really
natural
funny,
items,
right?
but for right now, hell yeah.
That's how I cast
freaking
slow on the
love
fire.
it. What
mean,
is
I have a
what
water
is that? What
spin.
does the spell look like? Is it a musical?
It's just, I really like
Oh,
this.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because I don't cast spells. from
No,
time to
sure
time.
enough, sure enough. You guys see Silver in the corner, kind of like, and then as she stares at the flames, you see them kind of almost in slow motion, now moving and engulfing the books, but slow. The 1d10.
I go.
Yes. 5?
You're able to rescue 5 books from that shelf.
dang, okay.
Actually, you get more now. Like you can do a d20 because
Oh,
he's
okay.
taking so
Dope.
long.
I'm gonna
like
do a
he's
D20.
stopping it so much.
Oh, he's helping.
If
So
you're on
we
the other
both roll?
side, yeah,
I
they're
got
kind of
2.
1 and 1. So
I
you're gonna
got
grab
2.
2.
You got 2. At 18.
And you're going to grab 18. Awesome. And then on your side, you've grabbed 2 of the different flesh-colored books.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them looking human, 1 of them looking fiendish, and then 1 of the a paperback book on the ground. The flames begin to take hold of the rest of the bookshelf, and they are now caught and engulfed in flames. Go ahead, keep your book numbers somewhere on your sheet, as they're gonna come in. They're gonna come in handy later on.
I
So
was
is this
just down
18
there.
plus the 5?
18
Or
plus
just-
the 5.
Okay.
Sure. Him slowing that down really helped you guys grab a
Yeah,
lot of books.
Okay,
Fun use of a spell.
Yeah,
Add my
absolutely.
2 onto there.
I like
Good
it.
rule of cool there.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
giving your books to me?
Yeah.
Okay then. It's
'Cause-
25 books.
25 books total. If you want to put in there 2 human skin, 1
Wait.
fiend skin,
So the rest are paperback.
and the rest are paperback.
And 22 paper.
Wonderful. Perception check, bin.
Did you see that thing leap out of there? That's
yeah,
a
I
dirty
really didn't
20.
like it.
Dirty 20. You notice out of one of your pockets the glowing green energy of Bob's watch.
I kind of pull it out and just like,
What's
Bob
that?
time. Bob,
What's that?
I thought we weren't
it's a
talking
Bob
about
watch.
him today.
I know.
Who-
I hate to bring him up.
You
and-
know, he's like that guy that has to like impose himself in every scenario.
Exactly.
You know,
Bob is okay. So, the person who has E kind of sort of kidnapped, really, yeah, holding her hostage, is this jerk, evil man
I'm
named.
guessing he's a wizard.
Yeah.
We're looking for
Yes,
a
he
book.
is. Yeah, no, you're
quite
right.
likely
and
a
he's wizard.
psychopath.
Yeah, has a kid locked up in his basement,
And his mom
and the kid's mom, and then killed the kid's grandpa. So
might
got like
have
a
done
weird
it.
like ye old Saw games kind of vibe to him.
Did
He's
it right
not-
in front of us too,
Yeah.
to like prove some kind
I
of
was
point.
pretty sure they know that it was an illusion. They're just
They
really rude
do
about
not
it.
say what we know.
He was actually a
Wait,
really nice guy.
H, have you ever heard of something
Oh,
called?
you did. Wait, no, hold on. You did not just say he was a nice guy.
This is what they call the
He
coping
took
mechanism.
our
H.
magic item, and then said, and when we said, "Hey, can I have
You
that
put it
back,
in the-
please?"
You put it in the
said,
drawer.
"Wait, didn't
Guys,
I didn't give him possession of it? What? If I, are you kidding me right now?"
No, he seemed really nice to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
to
frankly,
you.
you guys
H,
have been
this
a
is-
lot meaner
So
to
this
me
is,
than
I'm gonna
Bob
like
was.
get on your
Silver-
shoulder and be like,
s-
so this
sad-
is a thing. Yeah.
Like, he
so
was really nice
Bob's
to
kind
me.
of a sore point
I'm
for
trying to
us.
exercise a lot of patience and compassion with you right now. But if you're gonna seriously defend a guy that has a kid locked in his basement, we're gonna have an issue. So I'm just
watch,
gonna
the
need you to
kid's gonna
check
be
yourself,
gone.
and we can talk about it later. I don't want to hear it.
But it was an
So
illusion.
I don't want to hear it. You can think about what you're gonna say to me later. So, anyway.
You guys hate Bob. Got it.
Yeah, and Bob wants the book, so and that's what we're trading for E.
Well, let's see if
And Bob changed the watch, so it's a Bob watch now.
you.
Yeah, right. See, yeah, that's right. So Bob watch is glowing green. I think that we have the book here. I think we just need to. I'm gonna start like tapping the watch on different books.
Awesome. Nothing happens as you tap the watch on the
Okay.
books.
I
Check
think
to see
that we
if
must
it's a
have it or
watch.
something.
Check to see if it's looking towards something.
You're so smart. This guy's great. You're awesome.
You know, for a
Open
large,
the watch
for a
and you
stately
see the
fellow.
time. Click, 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 and stop in the direction of the tomb.
It's in the tomb.
I
I told you
statue
guys.
thing?
I told you guys.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't really want to take any part in that.
Well, you're gonna be the one opening it.
No.
Nope. Go on,
Sure.
Silver.
I stand up.
Y'all are
You know-
really-
You sure?
You know, I mean,
I love it. No, that's definitely happening. Intimidation check. I just want to know if you're intimidated. You don't have to do anything.
he's not even really my friend. I was just trying to help you guys, and
Intimidation 11.
kind of just don't
An
appreciate
11, understood.
it.
He seems pretty serious, but you're not terribly intimidated.
I fly away.
Silver.
leave.
Where?
I can
Back
just
up
grab
where
you.
came
You
from?
realize that, right?
Are you?
You can definitely try.
Are you?
I can run. I have
I
long,
think
long
that
legs.
once he's
But
trying to
everybody-
intimidate him, I would step in the middle and be
y'all,
like, hey,
everybody, just chill. I know
Yeah.
Bob is a sore
As you hear this, as
subject.
you're flying out of the
I
room, so
fly
I need
away.
to. Okay, great. He continues to fly through the tunnel and back where you guys came from.
Okay. It's fine. He doesn't have to open it. We'll just get it. We'll just get it
I'll
taken
open
care
it
of.
then.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I don't know if anybody else could open.
As
It's
you
made of stone.
approach, as you approach the Dwarven Tomb, you see
Well, I could probably.
kind of there's a space where it looks like there had been hands to touch the book area, and you imagine that that's where you would pull the two sarcophagus openings apart. I need a strength check, please.
Strength check. I have
Ooh, I will give you guidance on this check.
+6 to strength.
Nice. So now you
Yeah.
have +6 plus something, or is that
And
advantage?
you are
Plus a
blessed.
D4.
So
A
take a
D4.
1d4.
And a 1d4. So 4. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Excellent. Easily, you are able to pull this sarcophagus open. You see the slender bones of this figure, a lot taller than you're normally seeing dwarves. Head still intact, long beard, white in color, long hair, white in color, and a book kind of underneath his arm, flesh colored. With a similar locking mechanism to the fiend book you found. And it is locked in his arms. But it's just bones.
Do any of the books we have look like his book?
Yeah,
Could we
some of
s-
those books do look like the Fiend book looks very similar, and some of the human books, like human back-covered books, look similar. But this one much bigger and more.
Could we
prominent
swap it out
And
for
is it a
two
book?
human
I'd
books?
say, you
Or
ever
is it a
seen Indiana
stone
Jones
book?
and the
It's a
Raiders
book.
of
Yeah.
the Lost
Real
Ark?
life book.
Swap it out for two. It depends
You
on
just
the
gotta be
thickness.
like-
Oh, Indiana
Oh, I
Jones.
Yeah,
Love
you just
that.
gotta.
That's
you
Indiana
just
Jones.
gotta.
This.
You gotta.
Oh,
and like
love
I'm gonna.
that.
I'm gonna be Alfred Molina in the background while you do it. Like.
Yeah. So are you doing that?
Yeah.
I need a sleight of hand
Guidance.
as you pull and pull.
Bless.
Guidance and blessed.
Just super hyping.
Nah.
Guidance gives you +4.
And I already have +4 with blessed and 19.
19.
He's
What book do you
staying.
Nice.
replace
No,
it
we're
with?
keeping this one.
19 plus the
What
8.
book do you replace it with? There are two human back books and one.
Well, how thick
Fiend.
is it? Is it about 2 books?
No, it looks a little bigger
Like
Like
heavier.
taller.
lengthwise. Yeah, it definitely would appear to be heavier.
So
but
we need at least
So
probably
we,
2 to match the weight.
yeah. So I would say we grab a fiend book and a human book, just
But we
because
only
they're
have
probably
put
one
them
Fiend
together
one, though.
and
Yeah, a
pile them
fiend.
in while you
Mhm.
pull them out.
yeah.
Cool. And
I'm
I-
gonna need this one to grab one of the ones, because I can't swap them out instantly.
Sure. So you could with your big old Goliath hands.
Okay,
I
true, I
think you
could
could
hold
hold
two.
pull and pull with such a high sleight of hand. I think you accomplish the mission. And the books are now switched. As you pause and breathe, you notice that the arm falls off of this thing and it hits the ground, and the books scatter across the ground. And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Where'd my
Initiative is what
D20?
again? 20. Yeah.
D20 plus at the top of your thing.
Ooh,
Well, 10.
21.
Ooh, dirty 20.
10.
Manifested in the center of the room, almost out of smoke, the blue, this is something you notice, the blue torches kind of evaporate and whoosh
We just
through
don't
the
have silver.
hallway.
You don't have
So
silver.
you see one blue, one blue, one blue, one blue, and they all kind of flash into the room you guys are in, circulates in the center of the room, forming this large skull creature with a flaming skull up top and a black robe that goes all the way down to the ground. As it fully forms, you see a skeleton hand kind of roll his fist in, and no words are said. I need your guys' initiative rolls.
21.
21
10.
for a 10 for H,
Bin Bauer. I'm gonna
A
eat this
21
other
for Bin
cookie.
Bauer?
Nobody's gonna do it.
a cricket. What'd you
Or I
roll?
can split it
A
with
20
something.
for
Split it?
cricket.
Yeah, I'll split it.
Okay.
I'm
Break the heart.
just gonna scream silver.
Is this your peace offering to Silver? Somewhere out there,
Wait, I
Silver.
want the crunchy
Ben
one.
is giving you half of her heart.
On your turn, you can scream for
Yeah, that's
silver,
what I'm
but at the
planning
moment,
on doing.
at the moment you aren't able to. We are going to start with Ben.
We're gonna start with Ben. We're gonna start with Ben.
Sorry, Ben. Sugar cookie.
Ben was eating.
Sugar cookie, get it.
Hold on. Okay. So it's just the one dude?
One dude,
Dope.
center of the floor.
Dope.
He's got like
Um,
100 health.
Underneath his underneath the black robe, you can see that the black robe's clearly not sitting on bones. That makes sense.
So it's Arcana.
There's a thicker amount
Okay.
underneath that, like, where it clearly is
You're
not
trying to
just
tell me he's
resting.
thick right now?
Just a little bit.
Dude, you're trying to tell me this man
No, but
thick?
but with CK, not double,
like
not
how
triple
thick?
C's.
How many? I see what you're saying, dude. Okay. I'm gonna use my action to do Sacred Weapon on my greatsword
Sure.
in reaction to his big entrance.
I like that.
And then I'm gonna position myself so that, because you're gonna go up and hit him.
Well,
I
no,
wanna-
I'm gonna call for silver first. See if we can get silver
Well,
back.
that's not gonna be.
That'd be a
whole
free action, though. Yeah, that'd be a free action.
I'm trying to position myself so that I can.
I can strike
Sentinel.
twice as well.
Yeah, me too, Britta. We gonna beat his tail.
Oh yeah.
We are gonna beat tail. So I'm gonna
Plus,
position
I've still
myself
got
so
bless
that
going.
I'm gonna be. I'm trying to describe, but we're not. We don't have the squares because I don't want to go all the way up to him. I want to be in between him and the rest of the party,
You want like
but
10
where I can
feet.
be like within 5 feet of him once he steps forward and attacks him because I've already used my action. I
Sure.
can't attack him. I want to get Sentinel. Oh, well, I actually have to be within 5 feet of person. Oh yeah. Then I guess I'm just going up there.
Straight up, directly in front.
Or just
Within 5 feet.
Yeah, within 5 feet because
Okay.
I'm assuming you're gonna go up and hit him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because then I'm gonna be. I got your back then.
And then-
Cool. End of your turn.
Yep.
Fantastic. Cricket Whittler.
With my shining sword.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go up behind the Goliath,
And hide.
like put my hands on the back of your shoulders, and say, "Go get him, big guy," and cast enlarge on you.
Yes!
That doubles.
That doubles your size. You have advantage on strength checks, and you also have an additional 1d4 for every attack because your weapon grows with you as well.
Love it. As this Goliath doubles in size, now over 14
are so
feet
good.
tall.
15.
So good.
Over 15 feet
He's
tall.
exactly 15.
Because usually sugar cookies,
Beautiful.
it's like
I love
Actually,
it.
like they're not a
Usually
sugar
sugar
cookie; they're
cookies-
like a butter cookie.
Mhm.
Actually.
no
Yes.
one. Because usually
Yeah.
like a sugar cookie is like, meh, like it's whatever.
Anyway, we have
This
a
is, like,
14-foot
the
tall
best
Goliath.
thing ever.
15.
15 foot
H, are you
tall.
doing anything additional besides enlarge and standing behind?
I am going to bonus action Shillelagh and kind of get back in a defensive position.
Understood. Which brings us to H.
I'm gonna call for Silver.
Beautiful. What do you say to Silver?
Come back, we actually need you for once.
Damn.
Actually, no, we need you.
Persuasion at disadvantage. No need to roll. No need to roll.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Can I
Make
retcon
make a
my
sleight of
Uh-oh.
hand check.
Sure, yeah, you sure can.
Sleight of hand check.
Just because.
Plus, I still have blood.
Also, like, he's
Make-
going to do that, and then right in the middle emanates a big black thundercat.
Thundercat.
Totem.
Big black
Everybody has
Thundercat.
+7 hit points.
Oh heck yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Ah, and
Does
where
that
and where are
count
you
as
popping him?
temporary hit
Big
points?
black thundercat's going to kind of like be right in the middle, like over by Ben where the thing is. and
Sure,
it's a
sure.
20-foot
Just kind of
radius.
off to the side. I have big black Thundercat.
Does that count as temporary hit points?
Temporary hit points.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Just making sure it's not like no.
Big black Thundercat is back.
Is Big Black Thundercat in the chat?
Big
I
black
don't know.
thundercat is in the chat.
Are you dead serious?
Yep.
So the room, just roughly for your guys' idea, is about 50 feet wide
Mhm.
and about 50 feet long. Big Black Thundercat covers how much space? 30 feet?
Oh, let's look here. Skills, not skills. Abilities, not abilities.
Traits and features.
Features and traits. There we go.
Silver had to have noticed all of the torches going out in the
So,
hallway.
100%.
30-foot radius around
30
the point.
foot radius.
Can be moved
You're
up
just
to
gonna
60
come back
feet
as
as
the
a
Shining
bonus
Knight in
action.
armor, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm not saying anything.
And is that a spell or is that that's a trait? So
It's a
wonderful.
summon a spirit. Yeah, it's my
fantastic.
it's my thing.
Awesome, I love it. 30 feet. I have that on my map, and I will let you guys know when you're in and out of
Ooh,
it.
Hold on. We are up to 11 temporary hit points. I have leveled
Ooh,
up.
level
Oh!
up. Up 11 temporary hit points.
So it's like the anime thing where you're just going in behind him and you've got the spirit of the big black thundercat behind you now.
Boom. Just the.
I'm having
Just
a very
a loud
anime tonight. I'm
thunder.
having a very
I
anime
legit
night
think
tonight.
that. So Big Black Thundercat is a very large statue.
Uh-huh.
I feel like the Goliath is at the same height as Big Black Thundercat. Just for the
I can
viewers.
just pick up the Thundercat and throw it.
Oh, you won't?
It's a spirit totem. It's not an actual thing.
Ah, sad. That would be an
It has an
amazing
aura.
weapon.
Your action, boss. You've yelled. You
I
hear
apologize
nothing in
to
return.
Silver.
What do you say
I told him to
apologizing?
make a sleight of hand check.
What would that do?
Like,
He's
if you
the
find
DM, but what is
What
the
is
check? He doesn't
Yeah.
know what the check does.
What is it?
6.
6? You see a piece of paper fly on by you.
Interesting.
What?
It's like
We'll
that.
find
What was
out
that
later.
one movie where there was the plastic bag and he was like, "It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen."
I have seen that. I don't remember what it's from.
I've seen it.
American Beauty was that?
Do you
Yeah,
ever feel like a
absolutely
plastic
American Beauty.
bag?
It's a terrible
Drifting
movie,
through
by
the
the way.
wind?
Okay. I'm
Wanna
gonna
start
do.
again? You ever feel
I'm
like-
gonna walk up to it close enough, 5 feet range.
Cool.
So I can attack.
Yep.
Hit DC is gonna be 16.
16 misses.
Okay.
That is
Did you add your
not
+4 to
good.
that?
Oh wait, I didn't add my +4 to
No,
that.
wait, is that damage or hold on?
It is not
It
2
is
to hit.
spells.
Bless,
Yeah,
bless
it's
goes to attack
damage.
rolls and saving
So
throws.
attack rolls. So you do
Yes.
get your 4.
So do your D4.
3. So
3.
19.
19 does hit.
okay, now my damage.
Good
That's
job,
good to
good
know.
job.
Good to know.
19
Only
does
4
hit.
damage though.
If it didn't, you were
Now-
gonna be like,
Now you're using guidance or bless
Bless.
from you.
Yes,
Okay,
bless
gotcha.
from me.
And can I use guidance from him?
If he cast it again on you, you would be able to.
That's
but
a
unfortunately
cantrip.
not.
Yeah,
I don't
you
have
get
it
it
yet.
one time.
Yeah.
Yep. Hers though sticks on you.
You
until
said you
she
had
uses
Sentinel,
another.
right?
Yes, I do. That's when he attacks you, though.
Ah.
Yeah.
So I only do 4 damage. That's without bless though.
No, you got to do more damage than that.
Yeah, about to
Yeah,
say,
no, you
that
That
do
would be
way more.
impossible.
More damage?
So your
Oh,
your
he's not lying.
so your 2 hits. You should have a something plus something.
Yeah, it's a 1d12 plus 3. He rolled a 1.
Oh,
So he
wonderful.
does do 4 damage.
Nope, but you
Plus
don't get
the 1d4 from his incredible size.
Bless only works
Nope, his incredible size.
No, because
Oh,
I
incredible
doubled his
size.
to roll a d4 to add.
And 8.
And 8. So an 8 total points of damage.
What a
And then I have my second attack.
Perfect. Make it happen. Roll an attack for me.
Same thing
And
as
bless
16.
still applies. You get your
16 and
D4.
blessed. 20.
20 hits. Roll some damage for me.
Yeah.
Roll something better than that. Oh, gosh.
It's a 7, and then
7
plus
plus
the
your
4
D4.
plus the D4,
Is it a d4 or just a straight?
1d4.
and 8 again.
8
Dang,
total.
brother.
I'm not
Got
doing
it.
well with damage.
No,
Oh wait, I
that's
have
pretty
rage.
Hey, it's all style.
I just
Oh.
You could bonus action rage now that you are
yeah, and then
there.
you'll get it next time.
advance on strength checks.
Do you get double
In
advantage?
addition.
feel
Plus
You wouldn't
2
get double
melee
like
advantage.
a plastic
Yep,
bag?
absolutely. Sorry?
Do you ever feel like a
Just
plastic
sometimes.
bag? Do you
I'm-
ever feel?
I'm definitely going rage next round. I
Understood.
completely forgot about rage.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Like
Rage
a
Good.
now at the end of this round, so
plastic
you're
As a
bag.
bonus action, you can.
Oh yeah, I can rage, can't I? Because I
Yeah,
haven't
your
used
bonus
my
action range at the end of this.
Yep, I'm gonna rage.
Like a plastic bag.
Awesome. It is going to be the bad guy's turn. Oh, and I do forget. Do you have a magical weapon by chance?
No.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and half all of that.
Doesn't Bless make his weapon?
Does not.
Is my sacred weapon gonna count as
It
magic?
will. That is part of making it a thing. Is you give it the power of magical.
Okay.
Um.
We'd love to see it.
Could you bless weapon my great axe?
No, I can only do this once per rest.
Ah. Because if you would have done that to the great axe.
No, I'm about to lay it down, brother. We gon' swing.
All
Swing
right.
away. Is it Merle?
Directly in front
What's
of
the-
it, he sees the two large, one extremely large, and the other one not so large,
Hulk
but still pretty
smash.
big.
Papa bear,
directly in
Mama
front.
bear, baby bear. Is it Swing Away Merle? What's the guy's name in that movie?
And you are
Signs.
going to see the.
Signs.
Ooh, so good.
I'm a
Swing
whore.
Away
Yeah,
Merle?
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell
What's
you.
his name?
I can't remember. You see the skull hand that was crushed into a fist open, and a bright light and shocking wave emanates out in your guys' direction. I need dex saves or con saves. Let me see. A
You are
constitution save.
All within 10 feet of me, so you get +4.
Is Cricket in on that?
Cricket
Oh, I have-
is if you are behind them, then
As an
yes,
aura
you
of
are.
I was in like a
protection.
defensive behind.
Sure,
But is it still?
I have
Yeah,
plus
within
7 to con,
15 feet. If
so-
you were within 15
So
feet,
and then
then yes.
yeah, you're gonna add
Probably
your +4 for
back
me
a
plus a
little.
D4.
Okay, then you are no.
Because I'm
Okay.
like,
I'm
Plus-
super
Sure,
protecting
sure.
you, brother.
So that's at. So I have
So that's gonna be
12 already, plus 4,
seven,
16, and then plus this, 18.
18. Awesome. Quick question: is your
18.
spiritual weapon a spell?
No, it's channel divinity.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I had 2 successes, or what?
I had an 18 after all my stuff.
We both had 18.
Which you should also, you get a +4 from me and a D4 from me.
okay, I'm back like 20 feet though. So
Oh,
So he's
then you
not
don't
going to
get the
take anything.
+4.
Correct.
You did get the D4.
But he's not going to take
But
nothing.
he's not even close.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I didn't realize you were so far away.
I am far away.
So we just didn't
I'm
take
like 20
damage.
feet back.
All right, so you guys are going to take some damage. Bear with me a minute.
Don't forget, you got plus 11 hit points.
Yeah.
We'll be good to go.
Big Black Thundercat.
Yeah.
I'm not the only tank anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're going to take 13. No, you're going to half 13. You're going to take 6 points of damage.
Heck yeah.
Damage. That didn't even touch my normal HP.
And then from the burst out of its hand, its other hand is going to zoom out, and 3 bullets will shoot out, all
Are
at
they
the
bullets
large
or
Goliath.
missiles?
Are going to shoot all at the Goliath.
All right,
So you are
so
going to take.
He is attacking somebody who is. Oh, it's it's a melee attack.
It is melee attacks.
Well, if he ever does, it's good to be.
6. You're going to take 6 points of damage.
Well, that touches me with 1 damage.
And that will end his turn, which brings
He's
us
out
to
here trying to hurt your
Silver,
feelings,
who's doing
David.
nothing. It's not gonna
Silver!
be pretty for you guys. Ben Bauer, it's your turn.
Silver!
Okay.
We didn't mean nothing, Silver!
Okay. So
This
I'm
is
going
Greg,
to.
not Cricket.
Because Cricket meant it.
Just to clarify that.
Meant it and meant it hard. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna.
Silver!
Let me see. I haven't used Sacred Weapon in a minute, so it's gonna be plus my Charisma mod to attack rolls. All right, then I'm gonna attack him.
Sounds good.
All right, so that's gonna be, this is a lot of adding. Okay, it's it's gonna be, and then 16. But hold on, and then dirty 20 is what we get
wonderful.
up to.
That is going to hit
There
for
we go.
sure.
I've got a lot of different effects going on myself right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna.
Damage.
Yeah, 2d6 plus the. Oh, and hold on. How many spells? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the 2d6 plus 4. So that's gonna be 6 plus. So that's 10 damage.
10 damage. Got it.
And
Mhm.
then you've got your second
And then
attack.
I'm gonna hit him again. So it's gonna be. Oh wow! If I even do all the math on this, it's gonna be like.
Woo! Oh, that hits. That absolutely hits.
Did you
A
say what to hit?
33 to hit?
33 to hit.
33 to hit. Maybe I'm doing. I'm gonna hit.
You got an 18.
And then I have all this stuff going right now. Oh, and I re-roll that. Okay, that's a 9 plus 4 plus 13 damage.
Ooh, wonderful.
Your excitement gives me excitement.
Oh
Big
my
Bauer.
gosh! Holy cow, that was a lot.
This
Got
is
it.
better than flying.
I'm like.
I'm murdering
Just
this
laying
thing.
it in.
Now, legit, you are. You're doing significant damage
Heck
with each
yeah.
of those blows. As you notice, your attack, although you hit perfectly on target, it does not do nearly as much damage as her glowing weapon seems to do
It's because
to this
it's
bad
magic.
guy. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us to
Spins-
Cricket. If you are done,
Yes.
fantastic. Cricket with
For
it.
silver.
That was it, Ben?
Yeah, that's
That's
all.
that's all.
That's all.
And a moonbeam
Wonderful.
lands right on top of him. Cast at 3rd level.
Is that a deck save?
Constitution. You're looking for 14
Constitution.
as your number.
That is a 5 on the die. He is going to fail.
Fail. You will take 20 points of radiant damage.
Wonderful.
Holy cow.
We are wrecking this thing.
Huge.
And this is without one of our party members.
Hot dang.
Silver! That's still correct, not
And
cricket.
nothing. Yep.
Silver!
You hear
I just wanna
nothing
make it
in
clear.
return.
And now this time I'll bonus action Shillelagh.
Also, I have
Understood.
to
Bonus
call
action, Shillelagh.
attention to the fact, is that a Morticia and
Gomez?
Gomez?
Patch on
That is so sick. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
And
very
that- actually,
cool.
that's all the
That's
pins.
so dope.
There's Lurch, Wednesday,
Oh my
and
gosh.
Cousin Nick.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Super cool. Which brings us to H.
All right. I'm gonna.
You were
Get
raging.
him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
I'm gonna attack.
Sounds great. Roll an attack. for
Hit
me.
die is 25.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Roll some damage.
That ain't even with the bliss.
Oh yeah, that I'm not even gonna
You're
do
good.
blessed on that.
Hell yeah, you're good to go.
7 plus the 4 from him.
Let's roll that for.
D4.
Yeah, D4. 1.
Okay,
One-
8.
No,
I did.
okay, 8.
Your average damage is 8.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
perfectly.
And then another attack.
Yep.
Again, do it again.
And that is going to be
That's a
17
Hold it.
without my bless.
Yep.
With my bless, it's a 19.
That hits. Roll some damage for me.
That is going to be 9 plus the D4,
Hells
which
yeah.
is going to be
12.
12.
12. Good attack.
We are just
We're breaking
shredding
8.
this thing. We are just shredding.
And it's
this
going to
thing.
divide those in half,
I
though?
love it. It is going to divide those in half.
Okay, so it's
It's all right,
taken-
big buddy. You got this.
So it's I'm trying to figure out how much it's taken. That's why I asked.
Total. Gotcha.
Because never mind.
It's
I
taken
completely-
roughly 60 if you want to add it all up. Roughly
Only 60?
Roughly
Level
60.
6.
60
That is the end of your guys' turn.
Yeah.
You guys see his
Is that the-
hands. One that had just released these bone missiles. The other one released the flash of light. He brings them together and opens it, and a green cloud of arcane energy begins to fill the room.
Oh no.
As that green cloud touches your face and lungs in a 20-foot radius. So I do believe that will scoop you
Yep.
in this time. I need you guys to make, this is going to be really bad, guys, Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Plus Ben.
Add the +4 and the D. You don't get my +4, but you get my D4 for the bless.
Your +4.
The +4 is if you're within 10 feet of me.
Well, I've got plus 14 and then plus 7, which is going to be 21, which is going to be then 25. I've got 25 here.
21.
Nice. I need one more D8 if somebody has.
Oh,
nope, I got
no.
it. Never mind.
D8. I don't know if I have a D8.
I got it. You're good.
Yeah, I have a D8. Silver.
All right. So who succeeded? Who failed?
probably
I
failed.
got a 25.
I succeeded.
Awesome.
If a 21
Yeah,
succeeds.
21 succeeds. But higher than 20 succeeds.
No.
Okay, great. If you did
Probably
not
not.
succeed, you're gonna
What
take
did you
28 points of poison damage.
Cricket.
You'll take 14 points if you failed, or if you succeeded the save.
Okay.
Oh, that's
We're
gonna.
just gonna keep wailing. Ain't nothing to be done. Ain't nothing to be done.
Oh, that brings me
One,
down 34.
And remember, you take all half damage.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
that brought me down to 34.
Oof.
We needed to rest after this.
You see
Oh, wait, I didn't have to.
from the green cloud, he raises his hand, and from the other side, you see firebone missiles release out. And he's going to release them at the Goliath, as he is the scariest looking person. It is going
Honestly,
to be...
this one's the worst one.
I don't know. You just
I'm doing a
friggin'
lot of damage.
battle
Yeah.
raise. But sorry, man. You are 14. You are 14 foot tall.
And you're going to take 8 points of fire damage.
You've got more HP though than I do, so it's really the best balance for us.
Well, I only have
If I can
26
do-
health now.
And that
I'd
will
be down
end the
already.
bad guy's turn,
Okay.
which brings us to Bin Bauer.
Okay.
How much health does this
Well, I'm
thing
gonna hit him.
have?
Tell you what. One thing you can count on is I'm gonna hit him. Hopefully. That's gonna be. So let me do my math here, because that's gonna be a
I mean, if it's over 20, it's gonna hit.
plus. So 19 plus the 4 is 23 plus the 20.
Hells yeah,
To
dude.
hit?
That's super hits.
Okay. Should I
Beastie.
smite him?
Oh, I would definitely try. And he undead.
oh!
What does that do when you
Oh,
smite an undead?
paladins, you get an extra 1d8 if it's undead automatically once you smite.
We're smiting. I don't. Not.
It,
I,
and
I
it might
should've
even be 2. Let me read this real quick. I'll read it to you. Give me
Are
a
you
second.
dead serious?
I think I'm not joking at all. Divine Smite. Extra damage is 2d8 for first level. Damage increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or a fiend.
So if
just
I did a
1d8.
second level smite, I would get
It would
3.
correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna need 2 other
Heavy
d8s.
power.
I got
I
some
should have
D8s.
increased size on her.
Those are all.
You're
D8s.
the Goliath, though. You get the increase and large.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's gonna
otherwise
be
she would
3
be dead.
d8s with
Mhm.
2d6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big. Big.
are you dead?
This is
Okay,
dead
okay.
serious.
And I re-roll both these. They're both ones.
Nice.
that's
Nice.
10 plus 4, 14
14 off
so
rip.
far. I reroll that. Okay. 14 plus
21.
21.
He's dead after this turn. He's got
25.
Couldn't be.
He's got to be.
Are you still
25 total?
No,
or an
no, no,
additional
no,
25?
25 plus, and then 25 plus 7 is 32 damage.
Damn. He is looking rough
attack
after
again.
that.
Are you
You
attack
need to
again?
attack.
Oh
No,
my
she's got one more.
God.
That was your first. I hate Pallies against undead.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Big, big, big.
All right, that's gonna hit once I add this stuff to it.
Cool.
I'm it's a 16 to
16
start
plus
with.
numbers.
Should I smite him again?
I think you might
Honestly?
want to.
Yeah. Okay.
How could you not want to do
Yeah.
that again?
Yeah, I'm gonna smite him again. I'm gonna use the second level
Of course.
and go for this whole big thing again. So here we go. I'll reroll that. Okay.
Now I just want
What is it
to
that
double
rerolls
check
the ones?
with your
The
blesses.
high, the great
Oh
weapon.
yeah, with your bless
With your
too.
blesses, you have enough spell slots for these, right? Because each of
Yes.
these smites is a spell slot.
Yes, I'm
Fantastic.
marking 'em.
Okay, great, perfect,
Because the bless, it's a one-time thing.
absolutely.
All right, and then that's gonna be, so we're at, okay, so that was 8 plus 12, and
Woo!
then 15, and then that's gonna be 18, and then that's gonna be 18 plus 6 is 24 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Ah!
I think that, like the x-axis, y-axis bit? I think that
Yes.
with those flashes,
Do that.
I just want to completely dissect him like,
I freaking
Are you gonna throw a
love
flight
it.
in there too?
oh yeah, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna fly up because now I can do it. And I'm gonna come down and completely dissect him. And then as he's starting to peel apart, I'm gonna cut him across the center.
Oh, I freaking love it. If I could have some DM of
Always.
flavoring
Yes,
around
please.
it.
Flavor me.
You flap up with your wings as your glowing blade goes down. You guys from the outside just see a flash of light go down and a flash of light go sideways. And Bin comes down huffing
Bright
as
light.
her blade, the light on the blade starts to go away. And as all of the light goes away, the body splits and flops to the ground. And you see armor underneath kind of exposed, completely shredded. The robe of this thing is now on the ground, and the flaming skull still flaming. You hear the scream as all of the flame subsides and soaks back into the skull.
And then I think I just come down.
I'm just like,
Sorry about that.
bright
guys.
light.
You feel better?
That felt really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that felt really good.
Like yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, right? You flew in there too. Did you see that?
Oh my gosh! I
Because you're
love
still 14
flying
foot
so
tall.
much.
Bright light. Too much.
Oh, I freaking love it.
Oh my gosh.
As the action in this room subsides, you guys see the two books now on the ground. And you have the book wherever you placed it from the
I still
hand
I'm
motion.
still like holding it in like my bag.
Sure. And you guys can exit back through where you came, or
Silver!
there is a set of stairs leading up behind you.
Yeah,
Where
let's go
behind
up the
this
stairs.
thing.
I don't feel like
You would
dealing with
imagine the set of stairs would lead further into the dungeon, maybe into the next level.
Silver,
I'm not here.
He's not there.
you're not there yet?
Nope.
No.
We
I thought we'd, like-
apologized to you like 4 times.
Silver, you totally missed it.
Ben
Should've
just
seen what
did
dude
something
just
really
did.
amazing.
Silver's not there. There's a sheet of paper though.
Wait, what does the paper say?
You run over to the paper and grab it.
I think you're the only one who knows about it, actually.
Yeah, I think I am the only one that knows
Can
about
you
it.
read?
I can read common
Okay,
languages.
cool. Just checking. Just checking, man. Barbarians, you never
Maybe
know.
not good.
Barbarians,
Now
you
that's
never
fair
know.
enough.
You never know. That could be super
Languages,
racist to barbarians. but I'm
languages are
sorry.
common, so as long as he wrote it in
But we
common
lack in
language.
literacy.
Is it written in common?
It is written in common.
What does it say?
He says, "I'm sorry, guys, especially to UH, but I I've dealt with enough bullies in my time. And I know when some people are toxic and when I need to get away from that. I wish you luck, though, in healing and growing from
We
your
need
journey.
a long rest. I am very low.
But I'm going to have to leave.
And what did you say to
unless,
Silver?
Unless he read that
I
out
didn't
loud.
say anything to
Unless he
make
read
her
that out
run
loud,
away.
you guys
Actually, it
don't
was
know
this
this.
guy.
Oh,
which-
okay.
Unless you read that out loud, they don't know this yet.
I think I might have read that out loud. I think.
Ben, what did you say to Silver there at the end?
I didn't say anything to Silver at the end. Actually, he's the one who intimidated him to leave.
Oh.
Yeah, I said absolutely nothing. In fact, I said
See,
that I needed to
I've
talk
been
about
here
it
for
later.
literally a day.
You're.
I was the one who chatted up Silver at first. I liked Silver.
You also intimidated her out of the room, but that's okay.
I mean, you're like 14 feet tall now. You're kind of scary.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm surprised that thing didn't cower in fear.
Silver!
If you can hear us.
I would like go flying back.
Back through the tunnel,
where
back through
Silver
the
was,
tunnel.
be like, Silver?
Do they find you? No. You guys have now gotten into the
Can we
drum
roll?
room. There's another set of stairs that lead into the room with the.
So there's nothing back
booms,
behind us?
Booms. Behind you guys, there is a set of stairs that leads further into the Dwarven chambers.
I
But
say
we got the
don't
book
go.
now?
I am very low.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are like dangerously.
You could-
low.
I am doing a heckin'
If you want, you can make a perception check for something.
19.
You see little wet drops along the path.
No.
Well, she peed.
You really scared her.
Get murdered. Get murdered.
Oh my god.
So you guys make your way through the exit or further into the
Exit.
chamber?
Nah, we're out of here.
Awesome. And
I'm
you
gonna
guys
do a little cure wounds.
You
on
guys get
myself here.
through the first room with the drum, and you enter into the next room with the flat ground. You guys continue to move up and go up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Can I get a dexterity saving throw from you, sir?
From what?
Nope.
Nat 20.
Awesome. I need another
How
one.
many nat
as you are
20s did you
running
roll
through
today?
This
this
kid's
room.
going to the...
That die is.
David Cox,
on
are
a
you back
tear.
there making a fake ID?
12.
Because we're
Awesome.
going.
And then
Yeah,
one
seriously.
more.
18.
18. The 12. What is your dexterity save added on to that 12?
My dexterity save added on to that is 2.
2, so a 14 total?
Yes. And then I still have bless.
You do still have bless. You're going to need that.
Don't forget.
4.
All right, Jesus Christ, you almost died. As you're running through, you all of a sudden remember that this ground has these traps on it. And
Guys,
you're
traps!
you're running and you hit one of them and boom, it piles up above you. You pass by the next one, your
See,
foot
couldn't
barely
I
touches
stop
it.
it?
Boom.
Because I'm 14 feet tall
If you
still.
want to try.
Maybe
Oh,
you roll
with the
a
natural fudge,
disadvantage.
yeah, though. Fudge, yeah, though. I think the natural 20, you see it pop up and boom. You kind of catch it and push it back into the ground, messing up all the mechanisms in that particular one.
Yes.
And it's now set up
that's
off the
good.
ground about 3 or 4 feet. That's towards that back of the room. You make your way all the way out, and you're now at that area where you could hook yourself up and climb. You guys fly up through that area. To the left-hand side, you have the Dwarven Champion's Tomb. To the right-hand side, you have Lady Valalor's mansion, where you'd go underneath towards the
honestly
kitchen.
don't want to go up there because I'm expecting a fight.
No. I'm just like, Ben, where's the watch?
Yeah, the watch.
Is it pointing our way back to...
As you look, it ticks and stops, but you would imagine like it doesn't make sense as to what it's pointing at inside here.
We got to
I
go
can't
back
really
out through the
tell.
cave.
I think so too.
Back to the
Yeah.
cave. Fantastic. You guys make your way through the
You're
Dwarven
not,
Champion's
you've barely
Tomb.
taken any damage though.
No, I got
No,
hit by
bro,
the
no, he
poison thing.
failed.
Oh, yeah, he got
I
hit
might
by
be
the
looking
poison.
worse
Heck
than
of
all of
concern.
you.
Heck of
Really?
concern.
I'm
Yeah.
at 26 out of 62.
He might be worse than you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
It's-
He's
Especially
only
now
got
that-
26 HP.
Yeah, seriously.
By now, that spirit totem's probably gone, so don't forget you're down 11 hit points.
Oh yeah, I know.
Nice. But that was already been taken off the top of a while ago. So you guys make your way through the winding tunnels, through the crevice, back through the beholder pit, and into the wolf den.
Silver's like watching
Silver, are
us
you
while we
there?
Sleep.
Silver?
Gone. Okay, great. And
Is there still pee?
that is where we'll end today's session. Thank you guys so very much for an awesome game. Good
Yay.
job
Oh
with
my
your
gosh, yeah.
abilities and attacks.
Honor.
Amazing stuff. When we get back, hopefully we can get this book over to Bob and rescue E. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's episode. Be on the lookout for my retaliation episode or video that I'm going to be sending out to Ryan, although I think the players did that for me today.
Tomorrow night.
So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you pick your sides. There's no way I'm going to lose to Blueberry Man. So go ahead and bet on me. That's what I would do.
Tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
Tomorrow
Critical
night,
Role.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Greg is going to roll his second portion or part 2 of the Critical Role adventure. And we are super excited for that. If you did miss that, go ahead and check our YouTube page. It was uploaded earlier today. It is a Critical Role adventure that they produced. So it takes place in the world that Matt Mercer invented, and we are playing around in his playground, which is kind of cool. Any other announcements?
I do.
What
we
you got?
broke over 100 followers tonight.
No
We
way!
did.
That's huge!
Thank you guys for coming out and supporting us.
Wow.
That's very cool, man. That's very cool. How's our Patreon doing?
It's up there.
Heck yeah!
It exists.
Patreon's growing. We'll take it. Our viewership is growing. We do appreciate you guys. If you are out there watching us and you host a D&D or nerd-styled Twitch or YouTube channel, let us know what it is. We would happily support you in return, especially if you're local to Ocala. We want to make sure that we are looking out for people in this area, but as well as anywhere that is choosing to spend some time with us. So thank you guys so very much.
Are we raiding anybody?
Hunter,
Yes,
thank
we
you
will
so
be.
much for joining us.
Yeah, I would gladly do it again.
Cool,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Hunter.
We will super keep you in mind for
Huddy's
next
Escape
adventure.
Room here in Ocala.
Yes.
Hunter is here representing Huddy's Escape Room. They are a escape room located here in Ocala, Florida. They have some unique escapes for you to try, and they have more coming, which is very cool.
David, take us over to frickin' nerds.
Yeah?
Friggin' nerds.
Awesome. So if you guys are here and you want to stay with us, we're going to go raid freaking nerds. So we'll see you guys there.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hunter, yay.
Great job, dude.
Good job, dude.